shoot. Well, hello. How we doing? Well, I see you in the Twitch chat. So I've been seeing this video go around called 1,000 Players Stimulate Civilization Rich versus Poor, and I've heard a lot of really good things about it, and I'm really curious, so I thought today, why not, let's go ahead and just give it a watch. I'm not going to be reacting as much to the Twitch and YouTube chatters just because we're rewatching the video, but I'll still obviously respond to stuff. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and just jump right into it. Make sure it's all set up. There we go. Start at the beginning. Make sure it's not in ×5 speed, because when I normally listen to videos at. Alright, game scene. Perfect. Alright. I have no idea what to expect. It's almost 2.5 hours, which is crazy, but I'm more than ready and excited to watch it. So let's go ahead and begin.
In the biggest social experiment in Minecraft history, I scattered 1,000 people across 2
1,000 people
islands to simulate a realistic civilization.
How do you get 1,000 people in one world?
The players were given no help or guidance, and just like in real life, if you die, you remain dead forever.
Makes sense.
Now each player has the freedom to do whatever they want.
It's exciting.
Farm for food, become a dictator, and build a society.
Okay.
As best as they can, because while one island is a rich green paradise,
I love cherry trees so much. It's so cool. Just a little different.
is a barren wasteland.
Dude, even the barren one's
Each
pretty.
player to work with what they've got. Will there be peace between the islands, or will there be war?
Solid
What ended
intro.
up happening is the single most amazing story arc
Like,
I've
actually
ever seen.
beautiful
All I
intro.
can say is pick a nation to root for and enjoy the video.
Okay, let's go. Let's do this.
I present to you the
Let's go.
rich and
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay.
1,000
1,000 player civilization.
experiment.
Let's go. Okay. I'm genuinely really excited.
Don't forget, if you want to participate in these
Okay.
videos, join my Discord server.
Very cool.
And of course, subscribe to my channel.
Okay, good to know. Okay,
All right, we got 1,000. Good luck, everyone.
let's go. Okay, I'm scared. What happened?
It was the beginning of day 1, and
Okay.
all 1,000 players began to explore their new homes.
What is this place?
Shaders are beautiful.
Before the first day, I had made everyone choose randomly between Island 1 and Island 2. And I didn't tell them that one of the islands, the first one, would be a barren wasteland.
There's no
You guys
trees.
having a good time?
No. There's nothing here. Please tell me where the trees are, bro.
I
cannot
said they
find
need trees.
anything.
It didn't take long for the people who chose Island 1
Perfect.
to realize they had made a massive mistake.
Okay, Island 1's still really pretty.
I hate this place.
Oh,
Players realized that building civilizations on Island 1 would be particularly challenging. And not only because it was empty, but because some parts of it were completely uninhabitable, like the snow biome.
no.
And right next door, a massive
Wait, how many-
volcano
I should
that
keep, like,
could
a-
erupt at any moment.
Do they have a death counter?
Not going down there.
I'm so
This
curious.
volcano also happens to heat up all the water on the island.
Okay.
This
What?
killed a lot of people.
479? That's
Now, to
insane.
begin building civilizations, the players needed to
That's pretty
find
cool,
a
though.
tree.
Please tell me where the trees are.
Wood is an essential material, and without it, you really can't do anything. Now, luckily
Valid.
for Island 1, there was one tree on the island, and it was pretty big, too. But,
Pretty
of
big,
course, it was
I would say.
completely surrounded
crazy.
by boiling water.
You've got to be kidding me.
Can they bridge
Meanwhile,
over?
let's go over to Island 2.
They're bridging over. Oh my gosh. Okay. Island 2 is gorgeous.
Hey, guys.
They all look so happy.
Life on Island 2 was beautiful. The terrain was
Yeah.
green, the trees were plentiful, and the water was normal
What are with the trees? All the trees are like custom. That's so cool.
Solid water from the ocean. Are you trying to make it like ocean water?
No.
The people on Island 2 immediately realized
farms
they
are
had
cute.
chosen the island of safety and wealth.
Oh, this is
over
actually
a lonely
wholesome
piece of
already.
gold. Yeah. The only real danger
Everyone has
on
cool
Island 2
skins.
was
It's so
the
cool.
possibility of falling down from a tree as you're collecting wood.
No.
But some people found a way to even work around that. So you're planning to build a
This
bakery.
is so wholesome.
I am.
And you're forcing your employees to go up and get oak.
No.
She forces you
Okay,
to work up
a
there.
little less wholesome.
Hey, no. It's double carrots, triple carrots.
I don't want
say
carrots.
anything.
I want fair working conditions.
Also, because of the vast amounts of trees, people were very quickly able to craft tools that allowed them to mine underground. Hello, Saps, you doing okay?
Yeah, I mean, this
Aw.
is great.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah,
Wow.
look
We
at
found-
this. Yeah.
How
I love it.
what? How far are we into it?
People of Island
How did they
2
already find
were
diamonds?
Thrilled with their new home, thrilled with their wealth, and they were
Crazy, Zach.
very optimistic about their future.
Nice. Pretty good start.
By the end of the first day, players on Island 1 had finally reached the big tree. You realize how high up you are.
Oh yeah, I know. We're not scared. No pain, no gain.
Island 1 was still pretty far from having fully fledged civilization.
But they're doing pretty
There were
well, I feel
communities
like, for
starting to
Island
form.
1.
For example, this player named Remy the Rats made a small restaurant to feed those who were starving. Remy the Rat, what are you serving them here? It's very popular. Bread?
You know.
What the frick?
Oh, I read it British. I forgot his name is Ish. Is it Ish or Ish?
Oh, no.
I'm reading it Ish.
I also got word that there was a small group of people who had chosen to settle in a weird location.
People at the
The
volcano.
volcano.
If people would choose to live on a volcano.
That's so cool.
Hey guys.
Hello.
What the?
What?
How's it going?
It's Mario?
Welcome to the mafia.
This was Lincoln, and he had recruited about 20 people to join his Italian
What else do you do?
mafia. His goals were
Except
very
make a mafia.
simple.
That's actually
Make
really cool.
friends and get rich.
Hold on, Ish, can we tell you a little secret?
A little
We
secret?
found some netherite.
Netherite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we don't tell anyone though. We're trying to keep it between us.
We'll check back
Wait,
in with these
in the
guys later,
overworld?
But in the meantime, on Island 2, there
That's
were
cool.
actual huge civilizations starting to form.
I don't care about power. I don't care about government. I just want to make a nice place for my people to live.
This player named
Your
Colin
people-
Cass
isn't
was
that
the
a
leader of
government?
About 50 people in a nation she named
The boat's pretty
Cass
cool.
Coalition. And a coalition it was of very different types of people, including
All
pirates,
their skins are so
bankers,
cool.
Canadian cartels, bakery owners, and
That looked
the
little
police.
familiar. If you know, you know.
Work up here.
Paid? People are getting paid?
Now, later in the day,
That's
Island
so pretty.
2 would face its first conflict.
What are they doing?
Hey, you guys can't be destroying the beach.
Why?
Who are you?
A group of about 20 people were extracting sand from the shore
What's wrong with
right
that?
next to the Cass Coalition.
That's what's wrong with it. Okay,
Cass
okay,
was
okay.
obviously not happy about this, but these people didn't care because they were from a much bigger nation called the Commonwealth.
The Commonwealth. Good to know. Okay, I feel like I gotta memorize this. I gotta
Five
focus.
nations combined into one. So we have
Five nations
strength
combined
in
into one.
numbers.
The Commonwealth was a massive civilization that was formed on day
They colonize
one when
people?
5
Is that how they have
distinct
5?
Groups were close enough to each other that they just decided to come together and unify under one nation. As
Pretty
a result,
cool.
the Commonwealth had a government with 5 leaders at the top and over 150 citizens.
We're going to turn this mountain
Wait,
into our
150
city.
on the 500 on
okay,
the
okay.
island.
The Commonwealth leaders were
a pretty big
very
percentage.
ambitious and wanted to make the Commonwealth the most beautiful, the most respected, the most powerful nation on Island 2, even if it came at the expense of others. Overall, by the end of the day, Island 2 was much further ahead than Island 1, as expected.
Makes sense, 'cause it got
But
trees
let's
and
see
stuff.
What happens in the following days?
Okay, that was just day 1. Okay, that's a lot. 453 to 496. That's a
As players
big
logged
gap.
back in the next day, nobody was expecting that the beginning of day 2 would end up having one of the most consequential moments of the entire event.
What? That's a pretty cool
Remy
place.
the Rats was running his restaurants when
Good job,
he
Remy.
received a visit from a player named Spoon.
Anyone? Knight, I need food. I'm dying.
Yo, Spood.
Yeah.
You're private, but
Oh, I
don't
need
worry.
food. God, I'm too kind. I care about everyone else before myself. It's such a problem.
Now this player, Spoon, was
I
a
don't like
rising
Spoon.
leader on Island 1.
He feels like
was
he's getting
known for
pity
always
points,
giving away his own
but it's
food.
like reversing.
But
Would like
some people started to suspect that Spoon's supposed generosity was merely a method to gain popularity, to further
I
his
said I didn't
political
like Spoon.
ambitions.
I said
That
I didn't
is
like him.
until...
some. Oh,
Oh my god.
what?
Who is a traitor? He was trying to assassinate Spoon.
What?
Spoon had survived an assassination attempt, which
Oh,
brought
he's
him
gonna get
exactly
popularity.
the attention he needed to cement himself as a legend on Island 1. People were drawn to him.
I guess-
and on day 2,
I guess
Spoon
other people
used
don't
his
have like the
leverage
third
to
person
establish
perspective
an
of knowing he was
empire
kind of like going
named
around manipulating
Westtown.
people a little bit. Boo, that's crazy. Okay, this is Island 2.
These people have
Or
made
Island
me
1.
emperor. This right here is going to be our
Emperor
capital. We're also
of the
building a
Lamberg.
massive coliseum.
Wrong SMP.
Exactly.
Why are they building a coliseum?
We're still struggling with food and resources.
Okay.
Their motivation to succeed was unbelievably high.
They're very
Earlier,
united, I'll give them
somebody
that.
tried to take my life. Someone with this face.
You get the player's head, that's pretty cool.
But now he's dead.
For
Boo.
the first time,
The guy was probably
it
doing them all a
seemed like
favor.
The people of Island 1 had hope.
The Ballad of Emperor Spoon. Nearly killed by some dude.
We're getting out of depression with
Island
this one.
1
That was a funny
finally
chat
starting
message.
to develop civilizations, but not all of them were as motivated as Westholme. Right next door, for
Westholme,
example,
okay.
was a cult named Nevermore that literally just boxed
Cool
themselves
name.
in and wanted nothing to do with the rest of the world.
Quoth the raven.
Good strategy,
And
in
honestly,
an
these
extent.
folks weren't wrong to be pessimistic. See, some of the people who chose Island 1 had secretly been hoping that when they finally make it underground, they would find troves of iron and diamonds. But instead, they only found a giant layer of lava
How
that
did-
stemmed from the volcano and covered the entire island.
That is really cool, actually. Those shots are so cinematic with the lava
This
underneath.
lava layer ended up killing a lot of people.
Don't dig down, it's like the first one in
Weren't
Minecraft.
necessarily angry at the poor conditions themselves, but more so about the inequality between Island 1 and Island 2.
How would they know,
See,
though?
Even though the two islands had a border separating them, preventing anyone from crossing
Oh,
for
boats?
now, rumors were spreading about the wealth and the amazing
But
environments
how?
of Island
Can you
2.
just see
Because of
across?
this, some people on Island 1 were starting to develop some feelings about the other island.
Island 2 might be the better island, but we're the better people.
Oh, in
Uh-oh.
fact, artists on Island 1 were already making propaganda posters, some of which were rather concerning, including a few creations by our mafia leader,
Records of-
Linguini. Speaking
They
of
actually made that,
Linguini,
that's
there
so
was some
cool.
drama on the volcano on day 2.
Okay.
I just survived an assassination attempt.
What?
Whoa! Mamma mia, help me! I'm getting chased!
Lego likes just attacked me out of nowhere and I had to run down the mountain.
It was becoming a pretty common occurrence on Island 1 for people to try to rob or murder as a means to get food or resources. But Linguini was not going to let that
Isn't
slide.
your death
Well, what are
displayed
you
in
gonna
chat,
do
though?
about that, then?
You know?
Put a hit out on him. Everybody in the mafia knows that the Lego likes is an enemy of the mafia.
Uh-oh,
Then,
Lego's gotta
during
run.
our
Lego's gotta
interview-
run.
Oh wait, who's coming
It's
down?
so
over here? There's
cinematic.
some people coming
Oh,
down.
those are people from Infernus. They're our allies.
Oh,
Oh,
very
really?
cool.
Langolini had decided to share his volcano territory with a larger group called Infernus.
A
whose
larger
main goal
group.
was to preserve and protect the sacred land of the volcano.
It's not gonna end well.
I spoke with the leader, a player named Seneca,
Seneca?
who described
Seneca.
herself as the queen of Infernus.
Very cool.
We are a nation of the flame. We have to treat the volcano with the respect it deserves, and we hope we can work with Linguini to do just that.
Seneca and Lingolini
Fair.
agreed to protect each other in case of an invasion and use the volcano's height and flowing lava to their advantage.
Smart.
If anybody
Make-
tries to
oh.
attack us, we'll kick them out like a Koopa shell.
Now,
It also
speaking of
knows that means-
invasions, on day 2, the Cass Coalition was approached by
Dude.
an army of boats.
What?
Crap. Guys, I think we're under attack.
It looked like for some reason
there's
the
so-
Commonwealth was coming
There's
to
so many
attack.
chests on the boats.
No, we can't.
Where are the
fight
chests on the
anything up
boats if
front.
they're
Get everyone out,
attacking?
Get everyone out.
But after
Is that a
a
thing
few
you do in
moments of
Minecraft?
panic,
I don't
it turned
know.
out to be just a group of immigrants who had gotten lost.
We are not here to invade, I swear.
This is a great invading strategy.
Why are y'all here? It's you mother.
But I didn't do anything. I just followed
You
them.
brought them all. You didn't do anything. Okay.
The leader of the migrants, a player named
3 below 0.
profusely
Cool username.
apologized for the scare, and then the migrants took off.
Aw.
What's going on, Cass?
I know they didn't mean to do that. I'm telling my people not to worry.
Good music.
Glad to hear. Now, on day 2, players had finally realized that Island 2 was not technically an island at all, but an archipelago or chain of islands. The northern island was an optimal place to settle with open fields, trees, and wildlife. So naturally it had
Very
the biggest
pretty.
civilizations, including the Commonwealth, the Caste Coalition, and a
Common
huge
Caste,
kingdom
okay.
named Tricolor, ruled by a monarch named Jofiel.
The red stands for the underground,
Ooh.
the green for plains, and the blue for the coast.
The
Jofiel
center island,
sounds
meanwhile,
cool.
had pink cherry blossom trees and was
Very
the home
pretty.
of a small nation called Barbie Land.
Plastic?
Oh god.
It's fantastic.
Okay. And lastly, the southern island was big, but also extremely dense, flooded with jungles and swamps.
Nice.
As a result, nobody really wanted to stay there.
I would.
Although
It looks
did find
pretty.
One person. Saps, what is this?
Can't you tell? This is my vacation home.
How's this a vacation home? I don't
That's-
see any lawn chairs.
Dude,
or
I would love
furniture,
to
there's
just
no
be by
room.
myself the whole time.
There, cowboy. It's not done yet.
Saps was one of the few players who chose not to join any civilizations because he didn't want to get dragged into politics and drama. He had lots of
Fair.
friends across Island 2. His best
Honestly,
friend
probably is a
Flux
higher
actually
likelihood of
being the second
living.
in command of the migrant group. Speaking of, 3 Below Zero and the migrants had finally reached their destination all the way up north. Now, other than accidentally
Yo.
invading the Caste Coalition, these guys seemed pretty insignificant. But little did people know
Uh-oh.
this
Foreshadowing.
new civilization was about to change the entire world.
How? Music change?
We are blessed to live where we live, and we intend to use it for good. We are enlightened. We
Oh, no.
are the light.
Are they religious?
We are Luminara.
Like, cause you know when they came, Europe came, America, religion.
As the light of Island 2.
Are they having their own version of that?
The inventors.
Are they role playing?
See, the reason 3 Below Zero had chosen this specific location to settle, well, it wasn't by
The high
accident.
ground.
After the first day,
How do you-
3 Below Zero had used content and propaganda released by the people of Island 1 to estimate the location of the other island. He then used a coordinate system to calculate the northernmost point of Island 2. His
I have the
goal
high
was to
ground!
settle as closely
I
as
was right.
possible to the other island so that
Kind
when
of,
the day
kind of.
comes, when the borders drop, Luminara can build a massive bridge connecting the 2 islands, giving free passage as a sign of good faith to perhaps bring about world peace.
Okay, but that's a good strategy to get
But
people
it
to
wouldn't
your
be that
island
simple. The
if
second
they
in
don't
command of
kill you.
Luminara,
Like, to
Flux,
give
as
more
well as
citizens
a
to your
few
island if
concerned
that's what they
citizens,
want.
did
If-
not
as long as they
want
don't kill
that
you.
bridge to be built. They had seen the Island 1 propaganda. They knew that people on Island 1 were angry.
What? I mean, valid
Their
anger,
fear was
but
that Island 1 would just use that bridge as an opportunity to invade Luminara and perhaps invade the rest of Island 2, leading to a world war.
no one's aroused in war.
Bridge is a bad idea. Moving up north was a bad idea. Island 1 is going to invade us, and Luminara is going to be their first target.
What about the goal of world peace?
I respect our leader's goal, but he's dead wrong. We shouldn't be trying to befriend our enemies. The way
Why-
we're
why do you
going
call
to
him an
achieve
enemy,
world
though?
Peace is by uniting Island 2 against Island 1.
Why is it
What if
island
3
versus
Below Zero
island?
says no? What if they finish the bridge?
Well, then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all.
It's good to be open to the negatives and prepare yourself. But I feel like so many wars in like today's world are often caused by, but what if they pull the trigger first?
As day 2
It's good to
came
be
an
prepared,
end, tensions were rising,
but don't be
both
too
within
paranoid.
nations and between islands, leaving people worried about what's going to happen
It's
next.
so cinematic. I love the shaders. Day 3. Okay, this video is very well done. I'm very hooked.
Back in Island 1,
It's a good
I
mix
was
of like
watching a small
upbeatness
group of
and more
pirates who
serious.
called themselves Al Caracina.
A la Caracina. That's a cool name, A la Caracina.
Now, if you look closely, there
Pirates?
was a person
Very
of
cool.
interest hanging around with the pirates.
Mhm.
What are you gonna do about that then?
I put a hit out on him.
Uh-oh,
So to be clear,
that's not good.
Legolikes had a bounty on his head,
Oh,
and he
no.
was hanging around pirates. You could probably guess
This
how
is
this ends.
not good.
So is this is everything you guys got, huh? Not much.
Ooh,
Oh, they're boiling water.
they're boiling him.
Oh no.
The Alcaracina pirates had killed Legolikes, but there was a small problem. Did you hear about the news?
Yeah, I saw it, but we don't know who claimed the bounty. It didn't say it in the chat.
Because Legolikes had technically died to boiling water instead of a player, Lingolini didn't know who actually killed him. But fortunately for the pirates, when a player dies, the dead player drops their own head, which the pirates believed would be the proof they needed to collect their bounty later today.
What was the
So you're
bounty?
expecting a payment later?
What was the bounty?
All right. Well, I'll go.
What was it?
You guys let me talk.
It's so fair
By
to
day
listen
3,
to.
players had basically mapped out all of Island 1 and were finally starting to adapt to the environment.
Day 1 was horrific. We literally had red lines. Day 2, we're building a coliseum, a citadel. I am literally immortal.
That you should not say that.
Emperor Spoon was still the most powerful man on Island 1.
Dude,
and
all
on
because
day
he almost
3,
got killed.
He was invited to a big international meeting hosted by a charity group called the Blue Cross.
We're gonna not say that about current politics.
Discuss plans in case the volcano erupts. What are your individual plans?
A large bunker underground.
Just not using flammable materials.
We don't have any real plan, you know.
What? You don't have plans? If that volcano erupts, you deserve to die.
That's
Emperor
crazy.
Spoon had come in with good intentions, but it was there that he learned that he hates meetings.
I'm gonna go there.
A little bit immature.
When Emperor Spoon
But
left,
to each
the
their
other
own, to each
leaders
their own.
were unsettled. Was this guy really the figurehead of Island 1?
Okay, we need a better representative.
Then, basically right on cue.
Elysium diplomats, follow me. Bodyguards.
Sorry,
What is going
sorry,
on?
I'm late.
Benji.
This is Benji, and
Hi,
he's
Benji.
the leader of Island 1's second biggest civilization, called
Nice.
Elysium.
Elysium.
See, on day
Cool
2,
name.
Benji had discovered that toward the outer edges of the island, away from the volcano, the water isn't boiling hot anymore. So he founded Elysium, which literally translates to a place of ideal happiness. And he
That
made
is
the nation
sick.
give peace-loving people a chance to relax
That is
and get
really
away
sick.
from all the troubles of Island 1.
So wicked, man. I like Elysium. I'd probably want to live there.
Guys swimming in the water.
We were hoping that Lord
Only a mermaid.
summon a single mushroom cow.
Alright, if anyone drops a pufferfish in the next 60 seconds, I'll do it.
What do I have to do? What do I have to do?
Oh my gosh. You're playing with like a god too. That's so cool. That's like wholesome. That's so wholesome. Mushroom, mushroom. Do not kill it.
Now back at the Blue Cross, Benji and the other leaders discussed the possibility of
I like
creating
Benji's
a
area,
full
Elysium.
Island 1 alliance. All the leaders at the meeting,
Cool.
including Westholme's representative,
Altsi's cool
believed
name.
that given the harsh conditions of Island 1, an island-wide alliance could be a game changer. But first,
Fair.
Before we make this official, we have to convince everyone else to join.
see, there are a few
That is
civilizations
tough.
not present at the meeting, and to complete the full Island 1 alliance, the Blue Cross would have to go out and get them all on board. First was the Alcaracina pirates, who coincidentally happened to pass by the meeting as it was happening.
Hey guys.
They
Coincidence?
were on
I
their way to
think
collect
not.
Their bounty from the second nation not yet in the alliance, the Lingolini Mafia.
Lingolini.
Oh yes, they're waiting.
Let's go.
Hello, it's me. Ooh, mamma mia! It looks like a small brain. It sure looks like a Lego lights.
Meanwhile, the Nevermore
What
cult
was
would
it? What was
probably
the
be a little
bounty?
bit more difficult to convince, but the Blue Cross
But
said
there
they'd
is
try
what's the
anyway.
bounty?
Now, as for the
Good
fourth and
music.
final nation, well, it was a bit of a mysterious group. Their civilization was down south, and they were very isolated and secretive. They were also rumored to have an extremely
That was a pretty building.
strict
It looked like
government, but
Loxashire.
also a large amount of very skilled fighters.
Cool banners.
As a result, people were kind of scared to approach them, but they knew
Valid.
they had to eventually
But they're gonna survive the zombie
complete
apocalypse.
The Blue Cross Alliance. They
I
knew
love
that
the
if
chat.
This alliance works out, it wouldn't matter that they all lived on the poor island. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the most powerful force in the world would become Island 1.
Dude, yeah, if you're,
First,
everyone's
Island 1
united.
was supposed to lose, but now they were on the verge of
You set them up for failure, how dare you?
completely.
Island 1? Okay, Island 1's being very wholesome. I wasn't sure about some of the ways the islands or groups were intermingling with each other, but they seem chill now. The common... My lemon pigment. I'm sorry, everything goes back to it. I was watching Tom's
As you can see,
Born in the
there was
SMP
a
earlier.
commotion at the Commonwealth.
Terrorism, what you doing, man?
They had just exploded their own land because of a miscommunication.
What?
What happened was one of the 5
Again,
leaders,
happened in
Caroline,
Lamberg?
got the idea that the Commonwealth was planning to move east. So she started telling everyone to move. Thus, believing that they wouldn't need their old land anymore, one of the citizens just decided to blow it up.
I thought we were moving. What? We're not moving. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Overall, the Commonwealth was having trouble
Wait,
getting
I'm so
anything
confused.
done because the 5 leaders were constantly fighting over power. See, there were 5 leaders, each
Okay.
with 1 vote. But because they were originally 5 separate nations, each with a differing amount of citizens,
I see the problem.
smallest faction's vote had the same weight as the biggest faction's
The
vote.
United States did something about
His
this.
vote is worth the same as mine. I mean, I need about 50 people, and he has barely 5.
Because of all the fighting and disarray,
Electoral college, man.
Commonwealth citizens
It's not
started
great,
moving to other
but
nations like the Castle
I
Coalition.
no, it's not great. Not great at all.
Style of governing, letting people do whatever they want, was making her very popular with her people.
The common is this Commonwealth?
Since pretty much the beginning, and she's established a democracy, a true one.
That's hard. That's really hard to maintain too.
But at the same time,
It's actually not hard to establish democracy. It's hard to maintain it.
Consequences, like players making strange and ugly buildings. So to solve this, Cass hired a building inspector.
I have
Oh,
placed a lot of
no.
foundation for a glorious city, basically made out of stone. That way no one can burn us down.
However, the building
Good
inspector
point.
did get a little power hungry. What's going on here?
He said he's gonna demolish my house because it's not up to building code.
Because it's not up to code.
So then, citizens took matters into their
Oh,
own
no.
hands.
He's. Oh, that's smart because so no one knows who did
Anyway,
it.
on day 3, the biggest nations on Island 2 were still the Commonwealth, the Castle
How are these
Coalition,
people stuck with the
and
building?
Tricolor.
How do they get so much done? Are they literally on
Tricolor was a
24/7?
medieval civilization separated into 3
Can't be.
regions, one of them being an
Can't be.
underground
No.
city.
Okay,
Oh
fine.
my gosh. This
Poketopia!
big- People
Sorry.
didn't really know that much about Jofiel
Sorry.
and Tricolor because
But
they
that's
tended
really
to be
pretty.
more private. Jofiel was more interested in building up Tricolor rather than doing outside diplomacy. But people would still come to Jofiel with all the political news of Island 2.
I am so tired of the politics already.
Oh.
I've got some news. People are concerned with Aperion trying to colonize them.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Now, this particular rumor about a group named Aperion colonizing people
Colonizing people
happened to be
doesn't
false.
typically go well.
Aperion was just a small town led by a player named Alkaline, and it was actually the only nation
Alkaline
other than
metals,
Luminara
salt line,
that
eh?
directly bordered the ocean next to Island 1.
Okay.
That
Solid.
said, the rumor that Island 1 was uniting was true, which got some people worried,
So it's not a rumor?
especially the 2 border states. So Jofiel invited over all the major leaders and diplomats of Island 2 for an emergency meeting. The only leader who declined was
Emergency
3
meeting.
Below Zero
Sorry,
because
that's
he was
aggressive.
busy building
Sorry.
the Luminara Bridge. So he sent in his place his second in command, Flux. Flux, what's your plan here?
I don't care what
So
3
second
Below Zero
command
says. We
of
need to
Below
make sure
Zero.
everyone unites
Because
against
below
Island
Zero is building bridge.
Good luck, sir. And because this
So,
meeting was the
Flux
most
wants to
important
unite,
event
okay.
yet on Island 2, Jofiel invited a neutral mediator, someone who could lead the meeting in a fair
Didn't
manner
Below
and
Zero
wasn't a part of any nation.
Believe that they're all happy? So why do they want to
where you
unite?
Apparently they're making me lead the meeting with all the Island 2 leaders.
You sound very excited about it.
Oh no, I'm not excited. I'm terrified. I'm accidentally gonna cause a war.
So cinematic.
Alright, I think everyone's here.
Oh, very pretty.
We at the great and mighty Commonwealth are looking forward to a productive conversation.
Thanks.
Good start.
So, as the president of Aperion, I'm actually really worried about our town, which is why I'm proposing we all join a defense pact. If one of us gets attacked, all of us are under attack.
Here, here.
I can agree
Yeah,
to
I
that.
like that. That's good.
That's a good start, but if Island 1 attacks, say, Luminara, well, by the time you can even arrive to defend us, everyone at Luminara will already be dead.
Which is why I think we need to focus our efforts on preventing an attack in the first place.
An attack is inevitable.
No.
I'm just saying.
Hold on, Flux. Let
Oh,
Jovial
no.
finish.
Island 1 is starving. They're not going to attack us. They have bigger problems. And imagine
point.
for a second how quickly we could change their hearts and minds if, instead of treating them as an enemy, We send the maid.
This is going one of two ways.
I think Joe feels right. We do the defense pact,
Go
but
Cass.
we also send aid to Island 1. Basically, we're ready for an attack, but we try our best to prevent it. I'm on board with that.
I agree with Cass.
Guys, no, this is ridiculous. Island 1 is literally making propaganda saying death to Island 2. They're jealous that we live in a paradise, and they're gonna invade us no matter what. And you wanna send aid to them? Guess what? They're gonna take whatever you send them. Food, armor, weapons, and they're gonna use all of that against us.
Good speech, but...
You might have a point. Hold on. Island 1 isn't evil. They're not savages. They just need help.
They're just like you, just happen to be born on a different island.
Everyone is super on edge. They're worried about traps.
Valid. You got all the leaders in one place.
Island 1 is united. They have hundreds of people all aligned in the same goal, to kill us and take our resources. If they decide to attack any single one of our nations, it'll be easy. All they'll need to do is walk ahead, which is why we need to either merge all of our nations right now. We all choose a spot and combine into one civilization. Either that, or we attack Island 1 first.
Are you crazy?
Watch, this is ridiculous.
That is insanity.
Jovial is you leading all of us to our death.
Oh my
That's
god.
too
have to
much. We
listen to
can't
me.
do that.
If we don't do this, it's the
Oh,
end
no.
of Island 2.
Flex,
We can't do that. That's crazy.
Why is it all against one right now?
Alright, everyone. We
Oh,
can't
no.
fight. Let's just vote. All in favor of Flux's plan to treat Island 1 as an enemy, say aye.
Aye.
It's just him. That's insane.
All in favor of sending aid to Island 1.
Flocus is gonna become a villain in it. You can see it in his eyes. I say kill him off to prevent anything going wrong. Kidding.
Meanwhile, at West Helm, I ran into something interesting.
Spood.
Our next song is called Island 1.
Oh my god.
How'd they get instruments?
The Ballad of Emperor Spoon.
Well, he had joined a band that produced actual songs
That's
and performed
crazy.
them all across Island 1.
That's how you're gonna unite people through music. That's smart. Keep y'all connected and connected like culture and through music.
Let's go! Everyone loved the Island 1 band, including
That's
Emperor
how you
Spoon,
keep a
who found that
country
the music
together.
bolstered the morale of his citizens. He believed that a happy citizen is a productive citizen.
That's cool.
Even though Emperor Spoon was a chaotic figure, West Helm itself was the opposite. It had an army, a storage system, and a hierarchy, from emperor all the way down to citizen or plebeian. And of course, there was
That's
the
cool,
Colosseum, which
but not-
when finished will play a major role in West Helm's justice system. That said,
Oh,
Emperor
no.
Spood was not happy when he heard that yesterday, Benji and the other leaders had been talking poorly about him.
Okay, we need a best representative.
You walked out of a meeting you were supposed to be running. Of course it didn't end well.
You don't want Benji to die, do you?
Well, I mean,
What are you guys get from
The other
Benji?
leaders were
Benji seems
concerned
chill,
that
man.
Emperor Spood is unstable and may one day try to take over the entire island. And their concerns only grew when Spood was caught listening to Napoleon on Spotify. But they also
There's so many similarities to actual history. It's crazy. History repeats itself. It's so real.
They didn't know what to do.
Dude, this is so cool. The production of this video is like really good. I feel like Spoon is paying them just to say that. Sure, West Helm, but Spewed, not so much.
Meanwhile, Seneca, the Queen of Infernus, had decided to begin building a massive castle for her people. A beautiful home base that would hover
Can everyone here
directly
build?
over the volcano.
Literally everyone here can build. This is crazy. This is mental.
Yesterday at the Island 1 meeting,
Didn't you want to
a lot of leaders expressed
preserve the
worries
volcano?
about rumors that the volcano may erupt, and they talked about how they would each take different precautions. Everyone believed
Oh yeah,
that
just
the
block it
volcano
off.
was dangerous,
Block
except
off the
for
volcano.
Seneca, who had decided to take the opposite approach.
It's all just paranoia.
Hmm.
If we really value the volcano, we need to have faith it won't erupt.
The main goal of Infernus as a civilization
Fair,
was
but
to
sometimes faith
preserve
isn't
the
enough.
sacred land of the volcano.
Oh my
so
gosh.
what better way to show faith and demonstrate loyalty than to make your home
Those
right
chains are
above it?
epic though. They're so detailed. Like, how do you do that?
Linguini, meanwhile, decided to
Crazy.
make his home underground within the volcano.
Smart move.
Totally.
Under the ground, like a Goombas.
Linguini's main goal was to get rich, and having direct access to iron and gold was one reason for him and the Mafia to live there. But it wasn't
That's
the main
crazy.
reason. Remember this interaction from day one?
Netherite.
Let me tell you a little secret. We found some netherite.
Oh, really? Scattered throughout the volcano were pieces of netherite, the rarest and most powerful mineral in
That's
all of Minecraft. Not even Island 2 had netherite. It was the
Oh, I'm assuming you can't go to the
single
Nether.
secret advantage that Island 1 had. And the only ones who knew about it were the Linguini Mafia and Infernus.
Crazy.
Now, even though Infernus didn't exactly like how Linguini was desecrating what they consider to be sacred land, they made a deal with him. The Mafia can keep mining so long as they provide Infernus with some of the minerals they find.
What's the accountability
but
system?
Linguini was unsatisfied.
They want to use us. They want cheap labor. I'm not giving them anything.
Linguini didn't like how Infernus was basically forcing the Mafia to mine for them with nothing in return. So he secretly instructed everyone in the Mafia not to give Infernus anything.
Okay, that's not. If you don't want her to find out, you just gotta give her a little bit, not much. Just don't cut it off completely.
Never asks for those minerals and forgets about the deal entirely. Otherwise, he would be in a lot of trouble.
I don't know if this is going to end well.
That said, despite this conflict, the rest of the Island 1 unification effort was going very well. Earlier
Nice.
today, Linguini had decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance.
Oh, you need how many? 3 more?
The Alcaracina pirates were also
I've gotta
eager
see
to
that.
join, and surprisingly, so was Nevermore. There
Who's
was
the
only
last
one
one?
holdout.
The cult.
This mysterious civilization was called the Covenant, and it
The
was ruled by a
Covenant.
dictator named Turntap. How are you
Cool
elected
name.
exactly? By vote of the people or the vote of yourself?
Elected?
What's that?
Turntap wasn't sure about joining the Island 1 Alliance because the people of the Covenant were generally skeptical of outsiders. They only took pride in their own nation, especially in their army, which was composed of really good PvPers who weren't above using torture to get their way.
How do you torture in Minecraft?
Now, I felt a little bad for this player, so
Oh.
I threatened the Covenant. Covenant uses water torture. I'm reporting this to Sidefall News. So I went to the local news reporter. Sidefall, I have a story for you. I just caught the Covenant waterboarding one of their own people.
Oh. Well, I'm paid off by them, so I don't really care.
What?
It's
That's
it's free money.
crazy.
You know what?
It's called a business for a reason. It's not for profit. Okay.
Sidefall ran a news business with questionable ethics. He was also known for making up fake stories, writing things like, "The lava is rising," just to sell more papers. That said, earlier today, he had made a legitimate discovery that could devastate the entire island. Island 1 had a lot of known dangers, from the lava layer to the boiling water to the powdered snow. But there was one last danger that nobody
Give them
knew
a
about
rest.
until now.
Well, as soon as one person dies from the water, they know it's there. At least that's a benefit. Dude, the word's scary, man.
Meanwhile, the people of Island 2
I
had
love that
spent the
building.
day building their civilizations
I love it,
and
it's so pretty.
having a good time. Yesterday, their leaders had voted that whenever the border drops,
I
Island
don't have to
2
do
would
about
send
arms.
aid to Island 1, hoping this gesture would lead to peace.
I think
But
it's a
not
good, like,
everyone agreed with this approach.
The end of Island 2.
I don't think Flux.
When Flux returned home to Luminara, 3 Below Zero was furious at Flux for causing chaos at the meeting and for going against Luminara's values.
Wait.
3 Below Zero, as the leader of Luminara, was actually heavily in favor of sending aid to Island 1. The whole point of the Luminara Bridge was to make peace with Island 1, not to start a war.
Yeah, wait, I was a little confused
there.
there.
As a result, 3 Below Zero demoted Flux from his position as second in command. I spoke with Legacy, a citizen of Luminara.
Cool parrot.
Yeah, Flux has been gone all day. People here don't really like him anymore.
Flux and his crew had spent the day building a secret bunker under the ocean, a place for them to hide if Island 1 attacks. And then Flux spent the rest of the day helping his best friend, Saps, finish building his home.
Despite all the chaos, Saps still reached out to me after I was demoted.
Mr. Mediator, what a good friend.
Flux over here can be a little unpredictable. But he's my friend, and I know he genuinely wants the best for us.
Even though Flux was much more ambitious than Zaps, these two had become very good friends.
Oh, that's wholesome.
Yeah, look at this.
That's actually really wholesome.
But just as day 4 was about to come to a peaceful end, something happened that would change the course of Island 2 forever.
I feel like we've Ocelot. I haven't seen an Ocelot in so long. Island 2, okay. Seraphine.
Jofield, the leader of one of Island 2's largest civilizations, was walking across Tricolor with her second in command, Seraphim.
Seraphim, okay. Second commands don't end well. Oh no.
Seraphim, what are you doing?
What? No way. The second in command of Tricolor had just killed their own leader. And immediately, all of Island 2 went on lockdown.
Valid to get on lockdown.
Everyone was confused about what caused this to happen. They killed Jofield. Why? After Seraphim fled, Tricolor was in complete disarray.
Do they have a third in command? Like the presidency?
It might be a good idea for him to call an emergency meeting with all the leaders. So, for the sake of the island, Saps agreed to host a meeting tomorrow. But for
Is
now,
Sap become related? That'd be really
to
funny.
Tricolor to help them restore order.
Okay. Where's he go? Where's he going? Oh! Oh! Wait a minute. So he's a part of their...
Now, Island 2 wasn't the only place that would face tragedy.
Okay.
Oh, what? The leader of the Al-Karasina pirates, Noble Bucket, died very suddenly. Alright, they sent me the footage.
That has to
What
be a
happened?
murder.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
it's not a murder.
He doesn't know the lava layers there.
Oh!
No.
I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. I think I'm... Oh my god.
With world leaders dying,
The big no has a username
media
too.
had plenty to report on. The most trusted news company was from Elysium, called Daybreak Media.
We're number one because we actually report the truth, unlike that bozo Sidefall.
And later into day 5, the news would get even crazier. For purposes of unity, the Covenant had finally decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance, thus successfully uniting the entirety of Island 1.
Okay.
But right away, the strength of this alliance would be tested.
What's gonna happen?
Earlier, a citizen of Infernus had accidentally told someone outside of Infernus that there was netherite in the volcano.
Oh no.
And this news spread all across the
The
island.
California gold rush. But there's actually gold there. not gonna end well.
This was a disaster for Infernus and the Lingualini Mafia, who had been trying
thought
to
you were
keep
united.
the existence of Netherites to themselves.
Actually, that's a fair.
Immediately
It's
after
fair. If
hearing
you're supposed to be
about the
united,
Netherites,
you're
the
supposed.
Covenant sent a mining
That depends on
expedition into the
what's the
volcano
terms of
without
agreement.
telling Infernus. And lo and behold, they confirmed
The volcano.
there was Netherite.
The volcano is no longer whole.
Because the Covenant had a scary reputation and a ruthless army, Queen Seneca of Infernus felt it was in her best interest to allow the Covenant to mine. But when other nations like Westhelm started asking if they too could mine in the volcano, Seneca said no.
People are saying we're being selfish. They're the ones being selfish, trying to take our resources.
Listen, Island 2 is rich. We are not. Now,
I don't
with
see any of you in
we actually
Netherite.
have a chance of evening the playing field, but the volcano people are hogging it.
Before any fighting could break out,
I don't like
the Blue
Speed,
Cross
but
quickly reached out to all the leaders and
it's a
told them
decent
to
point.
put this issue on hold.
We're inviting everyone here tomorrow, so we can all talk this through peacefully.
Why are you walking the plank,
We're
mate?
Island 1. We cannot afford to have a war over some mineral.
Valid, you guys are already down. Can't lose it.
Meanwhile, Island 2 was still processing the death of Jofiel.
Oh shit, forgot about that.
You know, you still made me film for it.
Saps would invite all the leaders for a meeting later so they could coordinate
that's
a
actually
hunt
really
for
wholesome.
Seraphim and discuss their plans for when the border inevitably drops.
That's mental.
Now, after Jofiel's death, Tricolor had lost a lot of its power,
Okay.
which left the island with really
Sheepers
one
in.
dominant nation, the
Commonwealth. Okay, okay. I thought they united. They're trying to unite.
How the 5 Commonwealth leaders were in constant fights with each other?
Yeah.
Ridiculous that Ahmed's vote is worth the same as mine.
Well, this all came to a head on day 5 when one of the leaders
oh
was
no.
caught plotting to take control of the entire Commonwealth. So, another Commonwealth leader then paid an assassin to, well... Oh my god!
What in the world?
Oh my god! Wolfram's dead.
We just witnessed murder!
After this, people from the Commonwealth lost even more faith in their government.
This is not going well.
This Commonwealth citizen went to the Cass Coalition to complain to Cass directly.
I got information that there might be netherite on the other island. My leadership said, quote, netherite is useless.
Netherite is, of course, not useless. I think that's a foolish statement.
As the Commonwealth erupted,
no,
the Cass
it's not gonna end
Coalition
well.
thrived.
Good job, Cass.
But they did have their own problems.
What's up with the caravan? That doesn't end well.
Yes, he is. That implies I get paid.
Is he not getting paid?
He's still not getting paid. This is one side quest right
Earlier,
here.
What Daddy had ditched
Side
work to
story.
attend a party in Barbieland. So as punishment, his employers forced him to risk his life and chop down one of the tallest trees in the Cass Coalition.
Why does he not have armor?
He's asking for help.
You have to yell louder. I can't hear you. You're so far up. You have to get closer to the ground.
Just moving on?
Now, because
That's
of this recent
crazy.
tragedy, Cass decided to stay home from Saps' meeting. That said, every other major leader was now
no.
on their way.
I don't think these meetings are going well for anyone involved.
As the leaders and representatives
long as Flux
arrived,
isn't
there
there.
was one person who would be notably absent, banned from attending the meeting.
What did I just
Before
say?
the meeting started, Flux called me to his underground bunker because he had something, quotes, important to tell me. Flux, what are you gonna do?
Well, first, let me just explain.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to attend this meeting because the leaders of this island are utterly incompetent. They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us. And their response is, let's give Island 1 more gear. It's completely brainless, and it's going to result in all of our people dying.
He thinks he's in the right.
So, you got a plan?
I had a plan, but nobody listened. They all voted against it. Look,
Why are there,
we
like,
can still save this island,
assassins
but
in
the
the
current
trees?
leadership has to go.
It's not gonna end well.
What do you mean, has to go?
has to go. Removed. And
Everyone?
I'm done waiting.
You don't mean
It's
everyone.
gonna happen today.
Alright, leaders, welcome. Thank you all for coming. We have a lot of very important stuff to talk about.
You know, during the first meeting, there was one person there who actually understood what I was saying. Seraphim reached out to me, asked me if they could help in any way.
I told
Seraphim to kill Jofield.
What?
And today,
I thought you had trapped over.
we will finish the job.
Oh no. Oh, they got guards outside. That's good at least.
Wait, so Seraphim gets there. What actually happens next?
Something I didn't want to do, but something that needs to be done.
They all believe they're at the right. It's beautiful.
By any means necessary.
It's beautiful.
Bring you to the table. If you agree with full chaos on Seraphim, please say aye.
Aye. Are you sure this is gonna work?
I don't know, but we have no other choice.
It was never meant to be.
I have something to say. Is there a possibility, any possibility, that the assassination of Wolfram and the assassination of Jofield by Seraphim is any way connected? Is there a conspiracy going on right now? Do we think that's a thing? Are leaders safe?
I have reasons to believe that leaders are not safe.
Flux, do you feel any guilt doing all this?
No, no.
Well, part of me feels bad for Saps.
I also don't.
I thought you were friends.
What do you mean you feel bad for Saps?
I thought you were friends.
No idea what's about to happen to him. But if you had to betray one person to save 1,000, would you?
You could tell him so you can move out of the way. It's a beautifully constructed plan, but Saps is still alive. Dang everything. No, well, then Saps is gonna get the blame. Bloody no. Day 5 was mental. I gotta like let me process it.
It was a new day, and Island 2 was in shock.
Who would it be?
On day 4, when Saps was in Tricolor helping the people after
Poor
the death
Saps,
of Jofield,
man.
Flux and his crew had built a
Saps
trap
did nothing
in
wrong.
his roof.
This is why.
And Saps did not know they had done this.
Because it was his house.
He had been
Of course he's gonna get the
framed by
blame.
his friend Flux, used as a scapegoat for Flux's plan. But because they had to rush to build the trap, it actually wasn't fully successful. Some of the dripstone, including the one meant for 3 Below Zero, had failed. But overall, the trap still killed the leader of Aperion, Alkaline Alk, a leader of the Commonwealth, Coraline, and 4 other very high-ranking officials from across the island. The people of Island 2 were devastated, confused.
I'm confused, man, and I know what's happening.
Our leader's dead.
What just happened? After the trap went off, Seraphim was immediately caught and killed. Oh!
What were they Tricolor?
Okay, wait, no, Seraphim actually did something wrong. I thought it was Saps. I was very worried.
Leaders died. Their anger wasn't really towards Seraphim, but toward the person they believed was behind it all.
No.
Saps.
Guys.
And it made sense. Saps knew he'd be hosting leaders at his home. It was his roof that had a secret trap. A trap that happened to fit perfectly into the design of the roof. Saps was about as guilty as it was possible to be.
Oh, Flux. Flux is a proper villain, man, for this. He's a proper villain.
To the Cast Coalition, to Tricolor, to Luminara, declare declared saps to be hunted down and killed, while Flux got away with it all.
You gotta give credit where credit's due. That's a genius plan, and it was executed perfectly. However, for Saps, his legacy, it's almost a fate worse than death. On top of it, the borders ropes? Guys, no.
Both islands now have 1 day to prepare.
And then you just killed off their leader, and you're all trying to get Saps. Were those boats? The boats were going around a circle? Cinematic, but like, what's going on? The poor tree man. I would have saved the tree over the volcano.
Now, when the people of Island 1 saw the chaos happening on the other island, most just didn't really care about it. A lot of the hatred against Island 2 that was popular in the early days had faded away. That is, except for this player named Oppenheimer, who was determined to take out Barbie Land because in 2023, the Barbie movie had outsold the Oppenheimer movie.
I'm building a nuclear rocket that will make yesterday's chaos look like child's play.
If Oppenheimer came out though before Barbie movie, the price, the dollar could have been worth less when the or worth more. You get what I'm saying.
Now, Day 6 did present some new challenges for some of the civilizations. For example, at Nevermore, what is this?
What is going on?
Up here?
I got voted out because they hate me.
No! Come on! Don't jump! What about me? I can shoot. No!
Oh! What? I didn't do anything. I blame Ish. Meanwhile, at Elysium,
it's just like their god. It's so funny.
Is so stubborn.
Benji's still alive. Let's go.
Because his people kept opposing any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle. The people of Elysium were generally skeptical of government officials, sometimes even holding trials against them. Although this particular trial did not go to plan.
Guys, somebody stole Gerald.
Who's Gerald?
The mushroom cow, Gerald, has been stolen.
Oh, the mushroom cow.
There they all go.
Dude, I like this island.
There was a bit of a food problem going on. Not a shortage.
Spood is still alive. I swear he would have been dead by now.
Remy the Rat had opened up a new restaurant right across from the Coliseum.
Oh
but
no.
The food was questionable. So his customers had instead started buying their food from another player named Dinosaur. That is, until...
Wait, what?
What is he?
What's going on?
Permanently closed. All food is now at...
Okay, I feel like it'd be obviously his, but it's probably not.
Anyway, on day 6, the West Helm Coliseum was finally complete. What do you plan on using this arena for?
World peace.
Do I actually have to say legally?
What do you mean you have to say legally?
No.
Maybe a little bit of blood will be shed. That's all I can say.
This doesn't sound like world peace.
Who got things done. He had also developed a reputation of being a little unstable.
He's had this reputation since the very beginning and walking out to meetings.
The justice system wasn't by courthouse, but by combat. This is something Spood's first attempted assassin, Ramsayer, tried to prevent. It's why he tried to kill Spood, and he wouldn't be the only one.
It's like saying in real life,
a small but
whoever can fight the best.
Revolution growing in West Helm with aims to overthrow and murder Spood.
I don't know which side I'm on for this.
Are West Helm citizen Ramsay Pie and West Helm's head builder, Knight Arcturus.
You know,
got to team up.
I helped design his Coliseum, not knowing Spood actually wanted to use it for bloodshed. He's insane.
What'd you think it was
The
these
first part of
for?
their plan was to take out Spood's second in command, a player named Oo.
Yeah.
Second in command down. But Ramsay Pie was immediately chased down by West Helm's army.
You could have made something happen, man.
Oh.
Was it? Was?
Oh. With Ramsay Pi dead, Knight Arcturus became the sole leader of the revolution.
Wait, there's only 2
But
people in the
he also
revolution.
knew it was only a matter of time
Oh wait, no, there's
before
more.
Spood finds out about his plans.
I want to make one thing clear.
Stalagmite, it's a
Anybody
good
who's
idea.
caught plotting against me will be executed in the name of West Helm. Glory to West Helm.
Is this this is not a democracy. I'm trying to remember which one's a monarchy and which one's not.
Now, before the border drops, the Island 1 leaders all met to discuss what to do about the Netherites in the volcano.
Valid.
Going into the meeting, people were not happy with Infernus and the Linguini Mafia, who were believed to be keeping Netherite to themselves.
Please keep all your weapons holstered at all times unless you absolutely have to take them.
The meeting began with West Helm's representative and Spood's newly appointed second-in-command, Spider.
We asked if you had netherite, and you lied. You said there was no netherite, that you would, you know...
Okay, lying is... admitting the truth is one thing, but full-on lying is something different.
Infernus, Benji from Elysium tried to keep the peace.
Why is it Infernus' job to report on the netherite? There were people literally going into their territory, mine without authorization, and then accuse them of doing something wrong.
After some more discussion, Infernus was asked the big question.
Will you open up rights to mining underneath the volcano?
It is still our land. It is still the place where we live. And of course, trade, things like trade are important, but in terms of opening up the volcano, it is an adamant no.
Ooh. I agree. Oh, wow. Now, Linguini, Seneca's biggest ally, was about to speak, but what he ended up saying was unexpected.
We have to humbly disagree with Infernus of not allowing anyone else to mine in the volcano. This is Island 1. We're all struggling against the nature and everything like that. Shouldn't we all be allowed to mine wherever we please?
No way.
Let's go.
Yes. Hell yes. Preach.
Soon, people started offering deals.
Oh
to
no,
Infernus.
Seneca's not gonna do well.
Open to give you resources since it is your land.
But Seneca still said no.
The volcano is still our sacred land. We don't want hundreds of people there mining and ravaging it.
As a result, Linguini went even further.
On the day one, Mario was here first on the volcano, and we are able to mine there, but it's not fair that no one else can mine. While
Wait, that's
over
true.
there with the diamond boots, some people don't even have any armor.
Eventually, people started using scare tactics.
That volcano is insanely active right now. It will most likely erupt within the next few days.
I doubt it.
No, that's sci-fi propaganda.
That's sci-fi propaganda.
And so, after even more
Is
discussion,
Sideful still alive?
West Helm made a final plea.
We have a representative from every single nation on this island. You have an
Crazy.
opportunity here to unite us all, or you have an opportunity to totally destroy that unitedness.
But Seneca still wouldn't budge.
For now, it's a no.
So, Linguini
It's not gonna be
made
no
a
for
big
you're not gonna be there for long,
Mario
man.
has a large chunk of territory in the volcano. The Linguini family declares independence from Infernus.
Independence.
And we
Oh,
will open
damn.
mining to anybody who wants to mine.
Oh, this is mental, man. Crazy.
Seneca's leaving? Seneca had left the meeting, furious at Linguini's betrayal.
Is it a betrayal or a disagreement? Don't know, man. Ah, yes, the two unstable nations, but we'll separate it.
Saps, what just happened?
Dude, what
He's still alive!
Every leader in front of you just died.
And you had nothing to do with it.
It wasn't me. Someone was in the roof. I'm getting framed-ish.
Following yesterday's trap, Saps was on the run, as he was now the most wanted and notorious criminal on Island 2.
Oh, poor Saps.
What am I
It's like Sirius Black from Harry
He had
Potter.
no choice but to hide amongst the
I actually don't know
jungles
for
and
sure. I'm
swamps
only
of
on
the
book
southern
5.
island. But he also knew that the longer
Saps should
he
just go
hid,
back to
the more
being away from
guilty
politics
he
and building his own
looked.
house.
So earlier, he had decided that he would turn himself in under the condition that he is given a fair trial. Flux, meanwhile, was satisfied with the success of his plan, but it
No.
wasn't over quite yet.
We got 2 leaders left.
Why can't he go back to Flux?
Cass and And of course, the guy who demoted me.
And because
Does he
Seraphim
know?
was dead, Flux sent another member of his crew to take care of the job. Oh no. Oh no. There we go.
No.
To the world, this looked like yet another senseless assassination. But to Flux, it was a strategic progression toward making the people of Island 2 paranoid. So paranoid that they wouldn't trust anybody, and especially not Island 1.
Dude, this guy's plan's genius. I don't like it.
Already preparing for Island 1 to invade.
I think we should secure our nation, make sure we have plans when inevitable war and fighting starts.
Sending aid to Island 1 was officially off the table, and the construction of the
have they fallen?
Bridge had come to a stop. After all these days, Flux's plan was finally working.
It's a geniusly executed plan. Don't agree with it, but it was very well done.
To try and increase the morale of Island 2 before the border drops, although Cass herself was too scared to attend the meeting.
And I am, like, I want to enter, but my members are telling me not to because
Meetings
there
are
was
not
an
good to
attempt
enter
on my
well.
life yesterday.
Right. Because Cass was one of the last remaining major leaders on Island 2, she now had guards with her at all times.
Here, I'll trade you armor.
Why?
Just want to make sure you guys do not die. Please don't die.
That said, everyone would soon be tuning into the trial of Saporado to find out whether Saps will be freed or executed.
Saps, man.
Several nations argued over
Actually, a guilty man would not go and plead a fair trial.
To show the world
So I feel like if I was the judge in that situation, I'd be like, it's not adding up that if you really did the thing that was wrong, you'd run and get away with it. You wouldn't pretend you're fine. Or maybe you would. Double reverse psychology. Who knows? And they're still playing the music.
Why is it up here? They're moving the warden up. No.
Wait, why? Why? Why though? Is there a reason for this? This is not good at all. Good song. Sidefall, the propaganda!
Rising lava? So remember that discovery that Sidefall made? Well, it was a warden, also known as the most dangerous creature in all of Minecraft. Sidefall had then renamed the warden to Rising Lava, so that when he was accidentally killed by it, the entirety of Island 1 went into a panic. The lava is not rising, but this is just as dangerous.
And you won't know for sure, because... You think with so many people they could team up against it.
The warden had been unleashed onto Island 1, going from place to place, terrorizing civilizations.
Oh no. Hit the death. And they're just still playing,
Oh my god. Dude, how is anyone gonna stop this? Until
all the crops.
It got to West Helm.
How is it still going?
But the West Helm army was ready.
Ready? Aim! Fire!
Oh, the sound effects are really good. The voice is faster than I remember it being. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
The propaganda strategy is genius, though. Oh, Remy! Wait, are you trapping it in the building? Good job, Cadastra. a minute, that's wild. Sap, please vote innocent, because Saparata didn't do anything wrong. 7 is wild.
The murder of Alkaline Elf and the murder of our very own
They didn't do it. They didn't do it, man. I know you don't have the omniscient point of view, but I do, and I'm telling you.
And then I shall make my ruling.
There's so much on this person's shoulders.
Prosecution, go ahead.
Your Honor, Saps constructed a meeting hall which contained the deadly trap, pointed at everybody but himself. As a prelude for the meeting, he had his accomplice, Seraphim, assassinate his leader before running to the trigger, ready to pull the trap. He then fled the scene after the trap went off, just long enough after faking his surprise. He is not only a cold-blooded murderer, but a terrorist.
The prosecution then called a survivor of the trap, Zekor, to the stand.
We know after investigating that only one seat had no trap. Can you identify who was sitting in that seat?
It was Saparata.
And who built the meeting hall with that seat?
There's no evidence not against him.
You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island. May your death today satisfy us all.
Then it was time for the defense, for Saps to give the most important speech of his life.
He's no one to defend him.
All I ever wanted for this island was peace and cooperation between the nations. The loss at the meeting yesterday was extremely devastating and came out of nowhere.
Oh, this was just yesterday.
Right now, I'm innocent. It wasn't me. The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area.
Wait, I heard a hit.
And we're the only people who knew about the area before the leadership
Oh, he's gonna
meeting.
get killed.
That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200.
What?
Five rotation, Snowbird 334, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
This is Harry Potter, man. Did they do this in Harry Potter?
They must have snuck into the roof of the meeting to make the trap. The people who I thought I can trust the most used me for their malicious intent and killed the leaders and blamed it on
I
me.
would believe this. I would believe this. This is a good speech. This is a really good speech. Really good speech.
I find it rather interesting that Three Below, the leader of Luminara, is one of the only people who survived the trap. I find that rather interesting.
What about it?
Well,
Saps falsely assumed that 3 Below Zero, the beloved leader of Luminara, was also behind the murders. And with that mistake, Saps turned everyone against him.
Saps, is that all you have to say?
I guess.
All right.
Yes.
I'm ready to make
No,
my
man, it's not. Oh.
Ah, Judge Timebomb, find Saparata. Guilty on all counts. Saps is to be taken to the top of the gauntlet and executed.
What? This is messed up on so many levels. This makes me so sad. Like, bruh, why? Is it okay? This is well done. I'll give it that. This is very, very well done. But don't kill Saps, man. He did nothing wrong. This is so well done. Props to Saps for fully putting everything else on the line. He's not going to make it, but he's going to sure as well try. He's doing well for running. He's running well. Oh, he's taking too much damage. He's taking way too much damage. Too much damage. Please, please, please make it. Please make it. Please make it.
Where'd he go?
He escaped, man.
Did he actually get away?
You gotta be kidding me. No!
Let's go! Oh my gosh! This is so well done.
You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island.
Sap, I want to say Sap is the main, like, literally like a main character here. fact that this is all happening organically is insane. Like, none of it's scripted, I think, as far, like, I think it's just, like, on day 7? Wait, how many? Oh, 10 days, okay. Okay. The border drops, Okay.
Shouldn't it be dropping soon?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Okay, it's dropped.
It was day 7, which
Poor
means
Sap.
the border had
Poor Sap, man.
officially dropped. At first, people were kind of in awe.
Whoa, this is beautiful.
Going from one island to another after all this time was a major culture
That's really
shock.
wholesome.
This is Island 1? Whoa.
And as expected, Island 1 people immediately started taking resources from Island 2. They're taking the sheep. But the flow of resources wasn't all in one direction.
Probably gonna take some gravel back to Island 2. We don't have a lot of it.
Still, as people from the 2 islands started meeting for the
Oh,
first
they're really
time,
exchanging
they were
resources.
surprisingly friendly to each other. Like these
That's
two who made a
awesome.
tunnel connecting the islands from underground.
This is amazing! We've linked Island 1 and Island 2.
For the
Oh,
longest
that's actually
time,
really wholesome.
Island 2 feared an invasion by Island 1. But on day 7, that fear completely disappeared.
I thought he was gonna say it came to life. I was like,
became
please
very
don't.
clear that Island 1 had no interest in war.
So Flux's whole plan was for
Instead, they were
nothing.
just happy that they could finally enjoy Island 2
Saps,
for
man.
themselves.
The water isn't boiling.
Oh, it's actually really
That said,
sweet.
at the beginning of day
This is
7,
really sweet.
Linguini made a big decision. He
Okay.
had decided to move out of the volcano and relocate his entire mafia to Island 2.
See, this is much more organized than Island 1.
After yesterday's netherite meeting, which got a little heated, Linguini had legitimate fears that Infernus might seek revenge against him. So, hoping to live
Fair
a more peaceful
point.
life, Linguini went far away and settled in the Caste Coalition.
Okay.
So you're the leader of a mafia, I've heard?
Yes, we are, but we might do some rebranding over here.
Are you guys like violent?
We weren't violent much, but we have done some political talk that is not being taken well, which is the reason why we're
Not
here.
violent
Sensing
much.
potential danger, Cass decided it was best for Linguini to set up his home outside the Caste Coalition.
That's fair.
That said, the Caste Coalition was now bigger than ever before. On day 7,
Nice.
Cass hosted a funeral for the deceased Wood Daddy, and over 100 people across both islands showed up.
We are gathered here today in the cherished memory of Wood Daddy, a beacon of kindness in our community.
While Cass's
A lot of
influence grew,
people came
the
for that
Commonwealth
funeral.
was in shambles.
More than the others.
Saps' trial yesterday was a disaster for the Commonwealth.
I can't
Island 2
believe
had
Saps actually
entrusted
got
the
away.
Commonwealth
That's
to run
mental in the best way
trial of Saps.
possible.
So when Saps escaped his execution, people lost all faith
I just
in
read
the
a message that said
Commonwealth,
religion
which
is
at one
pointless.
point
What?
was the most powerful civilization in the world. On day 7, most of the Commonwealth leaders resigned, leaving just one player, Sitzkrieg, as the sole
Sitzkrieg.
ruler of the Commonwealth.
We're actively searching for saps right now. We will restore honor to the Commonwealth.
You didn't
One
do
of
anything
Sitzkrieg's
wrong,
biggest
man.
goals was to find and kill Saps, but his other big goal was to regrow the Commonwealth's population, which by this point had shrunk by a lot. So he sent out a lot of public invites, especially to the people of Island 1, and it actually did work until one of the
Oh,
people
no.
who moved in was Knight Arcturus, the lead builder of Westhelm, who
Wait.
had to flee from Westhelm because Spood had found out about his secret plans for revolution.
Yeah, the Commonwealth
Really?
is letting us hide out here. So as long as Spoo doesn't find us, we should be okay.
Speaking of fugitives, the world's biggest fugitive, Saps, was back to hiding in the jungle after miraculously escaping from his trial, although his spirits were quickly fading.
Everyone thinks I'm a murderer. I just don't know what to do anymore.
Saps knew
I
that
would
Sitzkrieg
just-
and the Commonwealth soon planned
I
to
don't
scout
even
the
know.
entire southern islands to hunt him down. So on day 7, Saps decided that his best bet was to leave his home island and flee to Island 1.
Okay, that's smart though.
But it wouldn't be so easy.
Oh no. Please.
Because the border had just dropped, people were constantly going back and forth between the two islands, which means traveling by sea could be dangerous.
Bridge up to the build height.
He went to the place where he was least expected. He's trying to use the bridge.
Is this actually working? I mean, if he just keeps running and pretend he's fine, no one will notice. Oh, someone noticed.
What are you doing, bro?
Oh, it's not finished yet.
Island 1.
Now, instead of chasing Saps, the Luminara builders instead retreated to inform everyone else that Saps was on his way to Island 1. Saps, meanwhile, quickly sailed the rest of the way to the other island, although what happened next was unexpected.
No.
Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy.
Whoa. You scared the crap out of me. Am I allowed to touch this water? Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know, it's good here. On the south side of the island, it's safe.
It turns out earlier, Saps had reached out to a bunch of people on Island 1, offering them 2 stacks of diamonds if they give him a safe place to hide. And out of all people to accept his offer, it was Turntap, the leader of the Covenant, the most feared and militaristic civilization on Island 1.
How was the trip?
The plot twist I was not expecting.
Bridge that Luminara is building, and like all of Luminara was there.
When Saps and Turntap finally arrived at the Covenant,
that's
Turntap
so
immediately
cool.
distributed Saps' diamonds to the Covenant army. But then, in a surprising move, he sent them out on a secret mission.
Oh no.
Turntap had sent the Covenant hit squad to Island 2. But not to
Why?
accomplish a goal for the Covenant per se, but actually upon the request of Infernus.
What?
Lingualini betrayed us, humiliated us. He ruined our sacred land.
Yesterday, Lingualini had opened up the volcano for netherite mining, and as such, people from all across Island 1 had started mining in the volcano. And even though Lingualini had now moved out of the volcano, Sinica felt that since people were already mining, she had no choice but to let them stay. She was not happy about what Lingualini had done, and Sinica wanted revenge.
Oh my gosh, this is so multi-layered.
They're killing the entire mafia.
Another one down, baby!
Oh my god.
It's wild.
Now, the reason the Covenant was willing to do Sinica's bidding wasn't just because she let them mine for netherite before anyone else.
Oh
Because
no.
as a civilization that values honor and loyalty, the Covenant didn't appreciate how Lingualini so publicly betrayed Infernus. They found him.
The Covenant is pretty cool.
Ever thought about diplomacy?
We could have had Island 1 at peace and world peace, and we still can, really.
Oh, here they go.
But over my grave, he will not be a part of it.
Oh, they've got him. They've got him.
Mamma mia!
The Covenant had massacred the Lingualini Mafia. Before anyone could retaliate, the Blue Cross announced they would schedule a hearing, calling on the Covenant to explain what they had done.
Okay, but it wasn't the Covenant, it was... Oh, this is multi-layered.
Howdy, Flux.
They called
You
netherite!
got some fancy armor
That's
now.
crazy.
Yeah, got it from Island 1.
Wait, really? Earlier today,
Wait.
Flux and his crew had gotten their hands on a super rare armor trim by trading with the Covenant, who had picked up the armor trim from the Warden when it died.
This is wait. There's a lot of like
Flux had
inter-diplomacies
the
going.
Covenant was also trading with and harboring his arch nemesis Saps. But
I like the Covenant.
I heard Saps ran to Island 1.
I love the Covenant right now.
Bounty on his head.
Flux was now determined to have Saps killed because Saps was the only other
Oh,
person
who
in the
knows?
world who knew that Flux was behind the murders of all the Island 2 leaders. Basically, if Saps dies, Flux gets away with everything. And ideally, the sooner Saps dies, the better because of incidents like yesterday.
That includes the prosecution himself and their ringleader, Fluxion.
They already know
Fortunately for
though.
Flux, it didn't seem like anyone
They
at the
shouldn't
trial
believed him.
believed Saps. If anything, Saps' accusation only made people hate him more, especially the people of Luminara, who weren't happy that Saps accused some of their fellow citizens. What do you want to do to Saps?
Kill on site. We hunted him down the other day. We
Yeah.
couldn't find him, but we have speculation of where he is.
After the murder of their beloved leader 3 Below Zero, Luminara soon planned to host an election, and the current frontrunner was a player named Legacy.
Me and my parent, we've just been going around to different
Oh, I remember
houses,
him.
knocking on doors. I think we're gonna win this thing.
For a moment, Flux also
He's Aaron
considered
Burr
a run
knocking
for
on,
leader,
going door to
although
door,
he had
opening,
basically
campaigning.
already
Sure.
accomplished everything he wanted to do.
Oh no.
No matter what people say, Island 1 was planning to invade us. They would have just walked right ahead. But
Wait a
now that
minute.
we have stronger leaders, more cautious leaders. They're not
So
going to do
Flux,
that. We
I think
have
the smart thing for
world
Flux to
peace.
do isn't to become the leader
because of a
himself,
bridge,
but
because of
instead
me.
to put a puppet in place. That way, if the puppet dies, he can just put another one.
Since the beginning, Flux's philosophy
He gets all the
was
power.
simple. You can never show kindness to your enemy
And
if your
no
enemy
threats.
wishes to destroy you. If you build a bridge, they'll use it to invade you. If you offer them aid, they'll use it to kill you. This is why Flux believed it was necessary to eliminate the Island 2 leaders who wished to be kind. But the cost of their deaths was devastating. The people of Tricolor still mourned Jofield, building a massive statue to honor their deceased leader.
That's
We've just been trying
awesome.
to focus on restabilizing our nation. Obviously, the passing of Jofiel hit us pretty hard.
Meanwhile, the people of Aperion had elected a new leader, but Aperion was never quite the same after the death of Alkaline Alk. The people of the Commonwealth were also in shambles, having a much smaller civilization than they started with.
Aww.
And even though there was some peace on Island 2, people didn't feel a sense of calm, but instead a sense of unease.
Yeah, because all the
revenge.
leaders keep dying.
They needed closure, and they were determined to kill the person who they believed
wasn't
murdered
Saps,
the leaders
man.
they loved.
Oh my.
Saps knew that it was only a matter of time before someone hunts him down, or someone in the Covenant betrays him to collect the massive bounty on
true.
his head. So Saps made a last-ditch effort to try and get a strong ally for his cause. He asked Turntap to take him to the largest nation on Island 1.
Oh no. This is all. Dude, Zaps is literally
On their way
peak
to the West
character.
Helm Capitol building, they ran into a citizen of Aperion from Island 2 who recognized Saps.
Oh. Oh, hey.
Is there a problem here?
Neutral ground? Neutral ground.
Neutral ground?
Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay. We will walk by in peace.
Good call.
Oh no.
Saps and his crew then entered the capital.
Can
Hello.
I speak to the glorious leader of West Helm, please?
Yeah, I'll go grab him.
Hello. The Covenant leaders brought me. Can we have a meeting?
I'm not gonna lie, Saps. I don't. You coming to me asking for a meeting after what happened last time, even if it wasn't to do with you.
Listen, I just want to talk.
What about what?
At least explain, because I'm innocent.
Saps, I'm sorry. No.
Ultimately, Spood rejected Saps' request for a meeting because
No.
Spood didn't exactly trust him and had no
That's
real reason to help him. So instead, Saps tried another civilization, the Alcaracina Pirates.
Alcarnacina. Dude, they're just chilling, man. That's a wicked ship, though.
Although when he arrived, things felt
Oh no, they might have the
off.
bounties.
Since you're here, you have to drop all your gear.
Oh, well, about that. Wherever
Oh, please no, please no, please no, please no.
But then, suddenly,
Please no.
Need to leave.
What? Yeah.
Please go. Go. Yes! Yes!
Turntap had realized
Okay,
that
okay,
Pirates
okay.
were planning to kill Saps to collect the massive bounty on his head. So he told Saps to run.
I said there's gonna be a bounty.
What's going on?
1 second. You gotta go back to Covenant like immediately. We probably shouldn't have come out here.
Now, on their way back to the Covenants, Turntap suddenly started acting suspicious himself.
Are we safe? Is everything fine? What's going on?
We need to go back to Covenant right now.
You need to tell me what's going on, or I'm not coming with you.
Dude, either like you can handle this on your own, or like just. I'll explain to you on a sec. Just come on.
Listen, it's hard to trust people right now, so I'm putting a lot of faith into you.
This is so suspicious. As Saps ran, he pondered his choices. Either he puts his life in the hands of Turntap, who may be wanting to kill him and collect the bounty for himself, or he runs away. Now.
Please run. I don't think... It's too much tension. Yes, let's go. He hasn't noticed yet? How far can he get? He just needs a tunnel underground, man.
It's all alone. Saps then climbed the mountains of Island 1, escaping from the last remaining person he thought he could trust. He was now all alone in a world of people who hated him and wanted him dead.
Saps, no, man.
And so he ventured into the snow.
No.
And started collecting blocks.
Oh? What's gonna happen?
Saps, what are you doing?
Oh no.
I can't trust anybody.
Yeah, you cannot.
One.
You can't.
He completely won. There's just
That is
no
sad
point
to admit
anymore.
that.
On day
Oh
7,
my.
Saps built a tower in the tundra, a monument for people to remember him by. And he planned to jump off.
No. Saps, no, you made it this far. Man, you made it this far.
But he didn't.
Yes, let's go.
If I have to die, I'm gonna make sure he does too.
Let's go. Sorry, I'm getting. It's. I can see why this is like calm. We're on day 8 now. We're on day 8. We're calm. We're totally calm.
Welcome everyone.
Welcome.
Today we have two new prisoners who will fight to the death.
Vile.
You are charged with the attempted murder of several innocent West Helm farmers.
Attempted, not successful.
You are charged with
Oh,
conspiracy
Remy!
to murder
Remy!
West Helm food supplier Dino's Earth. Ready, set, fight.
Go. They got a little bit differences in armor.
Look that swing! Wait, some guy jumped in!
Wait, what?
He won! Remy
What?
the Rat had won his duel in the Coliseum.
I'm
And
so
all of his
confused.
crimes, including the murder of dinosaurs, were expunged from his record by Emperor Spood himself. He was now a
Questionable methods, but okay.
more popular than ever before.
He put his head on the floor.
Now, it's been a busy few days for Emperor
Wild.
Spood. He was always working on different things. Have you seen our aqueducts? Show me your aqueducts, Spood.
Look at it behind you! Look at it!
So what's the use of this?
I don't really know. What is the point of anything? We just build. We have too many builders, not enough ideas.
Now, while Spood was
Oh,
an effective
wait, that's
leader,
actually
he
cool.
did have to constantly watch his back for assassins.
You know, I've thwarted like 5 assassination attempts, and guess what? I've just found out about another.
Oh,
Spood's
no.
entire reign began with him almost being killed, so he was always extra careful and sensitive
What?
about where he went and who he associated with. It's also why Spood was particularly angry when he found out that one of the people who planned to kill him was his own lead builder, Knight Arcturus.
According to some of my
is
sources,
crazy,
Knight
man.
Arcturus was seen in the Commonwealth earlier today.
Really?
He's
Spood
still
had
alive?
sent spies across the world to find Knight Arcturus. And when
I
they
thought-
discovered
I
he was
swear
staying
he
at the
died.
Commonwealth,
I
Spood immediately
thought he
reached
died
out to
somehow.
Sitzkrieg to request he be handed back to Westhelm.
Okay.
However, given that the Commonwealth was low on citizens and needed good builders, Sitzkrieg decided to reject Spood's request.
I'm not just going to give up one of my builders. The Commonwealth does not give in to tyrants.
This made Spood erupt with fury.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure that everybody knows the Commonwealth is corrupt. They stick their talk.
What is going on? What did I feel like I missed something?
So Spood went around telling everyone about how much he hates the Commonwealth. This whole situation became a massive drama, and it actually got to the point where the rest of Island 2 was getting annoyed with the Commonwealth.
Why the Commonwealth?
Why the Commonwealth doesn't just hand him over? We don't need a war with West Helm.
Unlike the Commonwealth, Cass had a big population and she didn't care about losing citizens who were troublemakers. For example, earlier, one of her citizens, Addison27, had gone to Tricolor, dug into Jophiel's grave, and had stolen Jophiel's head.
Can I wear this? Hey, Cass, I brought you a trophy.
But instead of protecting him, Cass immediately banished Addison from the Cass Coalition and alerted Tricolor of his location, causing Addison to flee Island 2. It was this kind of no-nonsense leadership that earned Cass a lot of respect from not only her citizens, but other Island 2 nations.
That's
who
a
are
good
now
way to
much more
lead.
willing to ally with Cass than with the Commonwealth.
Oh, I
The
see
very
everyone's
existence
perspectives,
of the
man.
Cass Coalition also provided a sense of security to smaller groups, like this new
Oh,
nation
it's
who
fair.
are mostly cheese merchants and call themselves the Conquistadors.
This is
Oh.
the way of cheese, but el queso.
Oh,
Since
that's
the
so
word dropped
cool.
yesterday, the economies of most Island 2 nations were prospering, with heavy amounts
Nice.
of trade and tourism between islands. Meanwhile, in Barbie Land,
Ish. I have news.
what?
I'm marrying Oppenheimer.
What?
On day 8, the player Oppenheimer had marched into Barbie Land, but instead of destroying it with a nuke, he apparently liked it so much that he proposed to their leader.
Ish, consider this your invitation to the Barbenheimer wedding.
Thank you. In
Wait,
Luminar,
that's actually
meanwhile,
really
the citizens
sweet.
were inventing new technologies.
This is the power switch. It's 16 furnaces working together simultaneously, and it has a bunch of hopper minecarts on the inside distributing everything.
As much
That's
as
cool.
Luminara was finally starting to live up to its name
Stealing
as
is
the
not
light of
allowed.
Island 2, little did its citizens know, among them was quietly living the world's
Dude, those
most
armors are
deadly group of
crazy.
terrorists.
I'm thinking of running in the election tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
Legacy's pretty popular, but I'm not worried.
While it seems like each of the Island 2
No,
nations had
you
their
put a
own separate
puppet there
goals, they
instead,
were all
because
still
then you put the
united
target
under
on your
one
back.
mission to find and kill Saps.
No,
In
Saps,
fact,
man.
by day 8, Luminara had
Saps,
told all the
no.
other nations that Saps had fled to Island 1, and some nations were already preparing to send out hit squads later today. But Island 1, meanwhile, was currently dealing with a whole other political drama, the murder of Lingolini.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot conceive how we are being this civil about this. They came in, they found him in the hole, they drowned him in lava.
This player, Vietnam, was one of the few remaining survivors in the Lingolini Mafia. Vietnam had escaped the Covenant's attack and wanted to get revenge against the Covenant, but was finding it surprisingly difficult to gather support. See, while the Blue Cross condemned the Covenant, nobody was brave enough to declare war on them. People
That's fair.
feared the Covenant and its army, which is why Seneca secretly asked them to do the deed instead of doing it herself. If people knew that she was behind
Smart.
the attack, she would be in big trouble.
Wait, do they not
For
know?
now, nobody would face any consequences for the massacre of the
You think you could
Lingolini
put, like,
Mafia.
you could take a guess, be like, this is rather suspicious, isn't it? Apparently not.
Going back to West Helm, on day 8, Emperor
West Helm's
Spood
a
was
cool name.
really only thinking about one thing: how to get revenge against Knight Arcturus. After the Commonwealth rejected Spood's extradition request, Spood's initial reaction was to begin preparing for war.
Okay.
But what made him think twice was his belief that the Commonwealth was a massive nation with probably a big army. Spood also
Oh.
knew that declaring war could risk the entirety of Island 2 coming to the Commonwealth's defense, and maybe launching a counterattack on West Helm.
Good precaution.
So Spood decided to change strategies. He instead decided to try and bait the Commonwealth. See if he can make them angry enough to do something rash. Something bad enough that would allow Spood to then declare war and have everyone's support. And Spood knew
What's he gonna
exactly
do?
how to make the Commonwealth angry. He invited back to the West Helm capital the one person he knew the Commonwealth hated the most.
Oh no.
Can we make a deal?
We're running out of time.
Wait, how?
Saps is back. And Turntap's here too, for some reason.
What?
This is interesting.
Wait, how is he here though? And like
Covenant
safe?
had brought Saps to Westhelm yesterday. Spood had specifically asked Turntap to protect Saps and escort him to Westhelm once again. While Saps didn't fully trust Turntap, or Spood for that matter, he knew that a meeting with Spood was a massive opportunity, and it was worth the risk.
Hey you can turn the sun away, paint the moon in blood. If we can do what we do
This is so cool. Imagine being in like one of the leaders or like courses, storytellers in
Zap,
position.
You are the person that, to my knowledge, murdered all those people on Island 1. Island 2, sorry.
It was not me. There is a person on Island 2 that is behind all of the assassinations and the corruption. His name is Fluxion.
Emperor Spood was having trouble believing Saps, but he went along with it for now.
Oh no.
Well, it seems like we both have gripes with Island 2.
Spood then proceeded to tell Saps and the Covenant about his feud with the Commonwealth, and how he needed Island 1's support in case a war breaks out. There was just one problem. The Blue Cross Alliance was as good as dead. Infernus had basically left the Alliance after the last meeting, and the Covenant had stopped responding to the Blue Cross because of the Linguini situation.
Makes
so
sense.
Spood decided to take things into his own hands and
Oh,
individually call the big 4 nations of Island 1 for a meeting. And he wanted Saps to be
Another-
there so he could tell the leaders about
Another
corruption on
meeting
Island
with
2.
Saps. Let's see how it's gonna go,
Saps'
man.
reputation, Seneca and Benji were hesitant, but as long
There
as
we
the
go.
meeting was in a wide open area without a roof, they decided they would go.
But wait, what if they like make a trap under the floor though? There's ways around the thing without the roof, you know? There's ways around it. The music's really good though. Oh, that's smart.
First had Saps tell his story.
I have been put on trial and sentenced to death for a crime I did not commit.
Spood's goal with
You
this
did not
meeting
commit
was to
it?
convince all the leaders that Island 2 was a threat to
Dude,
Island
a
1.
fugitive from Island 2 become like a leader in Island 1.
Someone
Pretty
in
cool.
association with the Commonwealth. It's one of the
Okay.
many injustices I've heard about on Island 2, and I want justice.
Then Turntap of the Covenant made his own statement.
A few days ago, Covenant was approached by Luminara to speak of a potential trade agreement. Legacy AN approached me in regards to Fluxion, the guy who Saps is claiming killed everyone, which I do believe.
Whoa. Apparently, back when the Covenant traded armor trims with Flux, they had also done the same deal with Legacy. And Legacy had voiced concerns to Turntap about Flux's run for leader, including how Flux was demoted from second in command, and rumors that he's paying people diamonds to vote for him. This gave Saps and Spood's stories a little more credibility, which was crucial
That's
for getting
good.
everyone on board with
Not
Westhelm's
good.
military
Good for them,
proposal,
like,
which was,
for their
if
story.
any nation from Island 2 attacks Island 1, then the entirety of Island 1 must strike back.
If all leaders are in agreement to this,
What?
please say aye.
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 This is for us a problem.
Benji was hesitant to join any military alliance because Elysium was the nation of peace, and he knew that his people were opposed to any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle.
Council might not agree.
Do you believe if Saps was at the council meeting, would he potentially have the chance to convince them after telling his story?
I think he might.
As long as Saps agrees, it's up to you.
Another meeting? We up for another meeting?
Saps and a few of the others then walked to Elysium on a mission to reunite Island 1.
Let's go! I love this because you can see the sides of everyone's story and how everyone's in the right and everyone's in the wrong, and it's just beautiful.
I've been framed for the mass assassination of Island 2 leaders by Fluxion and his conspirator. So many other people have died to the same tyranny and corruption that has been on Island 2. I'm just so lucky to be alive and share my story with you guys.
But as Saps spoke, the people of Elysium still had some doubts.
Against the corruption in Island 2, which is...
But who?
What is that?
What does that mean? That's vague.
Uh-oh.
Listen, Elysium wasn't convinced that potential corruption on another island was
Oh,
enough of
no.
a reason for Elysium to get involved. But then, suddenly...
A few days ago,
People coming?
What the... What is this?
Is that the...
About 15 members of the West Helm army had inexplicably walked right through Elysium. They quickly left, but it certainly didn't help the tensions.
That...
Nonetheless, the proceedings continued.
Being rushed here to pressure us.
We're going to be deciding whether Elysium citizens would go to war. I think Elysium citizens need to have a say in that.
Yeah, true.
Good point,
After even
good
more
point.
deliberation and after even more time
It's a lot of like...
Excuse me. I
Who's
want to
that?
say something important. The troop of people that came by, they are apparently the military from West Helm. We have reasonable suspicions to believe they are going to launch an invasion of Island 2 in the next like 5 minutes. I do not know.
Emperor Spood had grown impatient. After Spider
He was just like, let's go.
Spood had decided to send a squadron
That's
of the West Helm
crazy.
Army into the Commonwealth's
He
territory.
was just like,
to
no,
find
just gotta go.
and
You're gonna go.
arrest Night Arc tourists.
All the army's just gotta go.
Oh boy, they're almost there, I think.
Crazy, man. But what can you do? Dude, they're all like decked out in armor. They're gonna... I feel like they got a chance. I don't know what they're trying to do, actually. I'm like paying attention and focusing, but there's so many names. It's like crazy. Dude, that's just intimidating to walk in.
We're simply looking for a man by the name of Knight_Arcturus.
We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at. We have not seen him, nor have we heard.
We don't have him.
Oh, jeez, man.
With
That's
the
it.
failing, West Helm went to Plan B.
Shield wall, shield wall.
What the?
Shield wall?
They're forming a shield wall. They're forming a shield wall outside.
Everyone leave. We're getting out of here.
Yeah.
Wait, they're...
Everyone bail, bail.
The West Helm Squadron had successfully intimidated the Commonwealth leadership into fleeing their own nation.
I was gonna
West
say,
Helm
that's
then went
mental.
around searching every house, every mine, every crevice of the Commonwealth. But ultimately, Night Arc
It's gonna be so hard to
was
find them.
nowhere to be found.
That's wild.
Meanwhile, at the Cass Coalition,
Mm-hmm. They're all peaceful and chill and just vibing and uh-oh.
Can I run something by you real quick?
Yeah.
You know how everyone's trying to kill Saps because of what he did? And then during his trial, he was all like, Luminara was behind this. Luminara built the trap.
The leadership in Luminara helped me build
What is he going?
the
Where's he
meeting
going
area.
with this?
That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
So,
what?
I was sailing past Saps' place a few days ago.
God, this dude is digging. Or what?
Oh. You see that? You see that guy?
Yeah.
Isn't that Flux?
Yeah, kind of looks like him. Yeah.
What's he doing at Saps' place? And why is he gathering blocks?
What?
You go to show Cass.
Wait, what? He's finally got evidence? There's finally evidence? Let's go, let's go. Got evidence, we got evidence, guys, we got evidence. Let's go.
You know what?
Okay.
Go show this to Tricolor. And probably also Perion.
Dude.
I'm on it.
The Rin, I don't know their name, but they're carrying right now. Crazy, man. Crazy.
a citizen of the Cass Coalition had been reviewing his old video footage when he happened to notice Flux digging for sand, a prevalent material in Saps' roof. On its own, this wasn't the best evidence.
Yeah, I mean, he could have just been digging for
But
sand.
for some people,
But it's also
raise some questions.
a pretty big coincidence. Oh, this is getting very exciting. Day 9, day 9. I think there's 10 days. We're almost there. Okay. Saps, man. It's a good tower, I'll give you that.
Yesterday, Saps had spent the day getting brought into meetings with the most important people on Island 1, and he didn't really know what to make of this. In one sense, he was incredibly lucky to finally have some support.
Mm-hmm.
But he also questioned how real this support is and who he can really trust.
That's a good point, because he's...
See, Saps knew that the Covenant generally did not like the people of Island 2. The Covenant believed that Island 1 was the supreme island with better culture, customs, and traditions. They were also known to be ruthless, having massacred the entire Lingolini Mafia. It's why
Again,
Saps
fair
was
point.
suspicious of Turntap's offer to continue protecting him, especially after he ran away. But Saps knew he needed powerful allies as world tensions were ramping up.
So not gonna end well.
When Spoon invaded the Commonwealth yesterday, he got a lot of criticism, mostly from his own neighbors who were blindsided by the move.
Spoon could have dragged all my people
Into
war.
war.
Elysium is a nation of peace.
Like that, any
Fair.
hope for a Big Four alliance was basically dead, especially since the other
Valid.
nations were now dealing with problems of their own.
Oh, Seneca. I was rooting for you in the beginning, but after everything,
Seneca had found
not
out
as
that
much.
Elysium's newspaper, Daybreak Media, had somehow found out that she had directed the Covenant to kill Lingolini.
Oh.
This is why Seneca was so quiet yesterday during the Island 1 snow meeting. She knew this story would be coming out, and she was trying to figure out how she would respond.
That's wild.
And on day 9, she made her decision. To dissuade people from invading Infernus, she would show strength by doubling down and hold a joint ceremony with the Covenant, parading around Lingolini's head.
Doubling down? That's the one option, I guess. What are they saying?
Let this be a lesson. Shame to those who disrespect our volcano.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the island,
Wild.
the Blue Cross was hosting a meeting.
Vietnam, I'm getting word that Infernus is having a ceremony to brand the head of Mario.
They already did it. Already did it.
The leaders and representatives then decided that Infernus needed to be punished, and they started discussing
I'm
whether or
so
not to
confused.
declare war. But then, not even a minute into the discussion,
If everyone is against them,
Benji, no!
Benji's dead. Benji's dead.
What?
Wait, why?
Benji
was one of the
leader
good ones.
Elysium had suddenly died.
How
And
though?
before anyone could even ask about what happened, a member of Daybreak Media made a shocking revelation.
We know that Benji had been one of the people who made the call to kill Lingolini.
What? Apparently,
What?
Benji had admitted to Daybreak Media that he, alongside Infernus, had approved the killing of Lingolini. At the time, Benji believed that killing Lingolini would finally resolve the conflict over the volcano and bring peace to the island. But he ended up seriously regretting this decision, so he told Daybreak Media everything, exposed Infernus, and then ended his life.
Oh, he did it himself!
Now, because Benji had repented, the Blue Cross Conference decided not to punish Elysium and instead focus
It's not the
on
Elysium's fault if it's the leader.
I don't know about war. Maybe a
Oh,
trial?
that's wild.
Give Infernus a chance to tell their side.
Flux
Oh,
was
Flux,
representing
man.
Luminara at the meeting, and the
Didn't
leaders
they- I thought we
actually
figured out
agreed
Flux
with
by
his
now.
idea. So later today, there
Guess
would be a
not.
trial against the entire nation of Infernus. Now, when the meeting came to an end, Flux was approached by a few guards from Tricolor.
Right, look. We know about the assassinations, all right?
What
You're under
assassinations?
arrest. You're coming to Tricolor. You're gonna have a fair
What?
trial. Just come with us.
What are you talking about?
Tricolor had issued an arrest warrant for Flux after they obtained incriminating video evidence from a citizen of the Cass Coalition.
being possibly responsible for the death of Jovial in any capacity.
What are you
Along
talking
with
about?
other
We know
assassinations.
Seraphim was guilty of that.
There are concerns that you may have been involved in other ways. If you believe yourself innocent, I believe that you are. I trust that you're innocent because you told me you were. But right now, the most important thing you can do is simply go to the trial and prove that you're correct, which I believe
This
you
is
are,
an
okay?
outrage against Luminara. I cannot believe that you would accuse me of this.
Now, the truth was, Tricolor wasn't necessarily convinced that Flux was guilty. They just wanted
But yeah,
Flux to go to
they didn't
trial
sound
so
like they were like, oh yes, it's you. They're like, oh well, it could be you. It could be you, it could not be you, it could be anybody. We don't know.
Seriously scared that I'm
Don't
going
know.
to run away from a trial.
You agree after what happened with the Commonwealth, we could never be too careful about stuff like that. We're both
Fine.
not.
Fine, I will go. But this is an
Crazy
outrage.
man. This is an outrage. We're gonna remember this. We will not stand for this.
Flux is getting arrested by Tricolor.
This is not on my bingo card. Why did he stop?
He's like stopping every few seconds.
Stop, don't worry about it.
The group then passed through Elysium and were about
Why
to
is he
sail off to
stopping?
Island 2 until...
No, he was typing probably. No, I should have guessed that. Oh, dang it. Wait, why are they killing Flux?
What? Wait, Flux is getting away?
Oh, they're
Turns
boosting.
out Flux had secretly told a member of his own crew to come and attack him so that he could run away from his arrest without looking guilty.
Flux is smarter than I was giving him credit for.
When Flux returned to
He's
Luminara,
much smarter than I was giving him credit for.
had flipped upside down. He believed he had covered all his tracks, that he had gotten away with everything. But for now, he had to remain calm and decide on his
Oh,
next
that's
move.
crazy.
Legacy. Yeah?
Sorry, turn my lights
I've just been
down.
informed that you have ties to the Covenant, and they're working with Saps the Trader. So the problem is, we're afraid you're a national security threat.
Oh, jeez,
Only
man.
two choices right now. You either drop out of the election this instant, or we can do this the hard way.
Oh, that's tough.
Crazy, man.
Alright.
Alright, switch
Forcing
option.
Legacy to drop out of the election, Flux had automatically become the leader of Luminara. Which means if Tricolor still wanted to arrest him, they wouldn't be able to just walk ahead and take him.
No, because
They
he's
would
the
have to
leader.
invade Luminara itself.
Oh, that's crazy. Dude, Flux is genius, man. He's thought of every single little thing in the
Emperor
world.
Spoon had caused a lot of chaos with his
Wild,
failed
man.
attempts to capture
Wild.
Knight Arcturus. So he spent day 9 repairing relationships, but also forming new ones.
Yeah, you lost a couple relationships, you got a couple of new ones.
Received a message from a player named Addison
Youth leader. Hey, youth leader, right?
Jovial's head in exchange for netherite. Spoon accepted the deal, gave Addison a place to meet him at, but then he gave Addison's location straight to Tricolor. Uh-oh.
Oh my.
Show us the head.
Yeah,
there it is.
Oh, no.
Give it right now.
I got it. Now, this actually led to an alliance between Westhelm and Tricolor. The first ever multi-island alliance, and a strategic move by Spoon to befriend the neighbors of the Commonwealth.
Oh my gosh. This is
Later,
getting
Spoon
crazy.
also visited the Covenant after he heard about some civil unrest going on.
So they all just left, just like that?
Apparently, about half of the Covenant's entire population had decided to leave the Covenant.
Why?
This is because they believed TurnTap was betraying the Covenant's values by constantly trading and associating with Island 2. And what made a lot of them really angry was the fact that TurnTap was making them protect Saps. See, originally, TurnTap had only brought Saps in to get diamonds for his army. But the more he heard about Saps' story, the more he became captivated by Saps and wanted to help him.
Nothing wrong with helping
In fact,
somebody.
the reason TurnTap had acted strangely on day 7 wasn't because he was thinking about killing Saps. It was because he had just saved Saps from the Alcaracina pirates, and he was worried that the pirates would attack the Covenant in retaliation.
Oh.
Anyway, now that TurnTap had the pirates against him, as well as much of the Covenant forces, which TurnTap himself had trained to be ruthless, it's fair to say that his life was in grave danger.
Yeah, he's not
But
gonna do
before
well.
he and Spood could figure out a solution, the Covenant suddenly had a surprise visitor.
Come here. You're under arrest.
Who?
Uh-oh.
Yo, they're trying to kill me.
You killed our leaders.
What?
You destroyed our island.
After days upon days of searching,
No,
the
no,
Commonwealth had
no.
finally found Saps.
It's literally the guy.
Saps is now hiding. This player, Zekor, was now the main
Zekor.
diplomat of the Commonwealth, and he knew that this was his opportunity to finally kill Saps. The last thing he needed to do was to convince Spood to hand Saps over.
Spood, come here. Please, let's have a talk. Let's have a chat. Are you a friend of this criminal behind you?
Alright. Could you guys come inside?
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Here we go.
Oh, it's not gonna go well. No, it's gonna go. I don't know for who though. It's not gonna go well, but I don't
We
know
can
for
put
who.
all of our fighting behind us. I propose a trade.
What?
You give me Saparada,
Don't.
and the Commonwealth gives you Knight Arcturus.
Oh wow.
Jeez.
RT for Saps. I mean, where would this happen?
You can let us take Saparada now, and then we can kill Arcturus for you.
No, don't kill him. He needs to fight in the Colosseum.
Alright, we can make that work as well.
Wait, so you're saying you know where he is? It's interesting because Sitzkrieg said he didn't.
Okay.
We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at.
Look, he comes back every now and then. We'll find him.
He comes back every now and then.
Why would I lie?
Why wouldn't
So
you?
you'll find him for me.
Spood, don't do this.
Look, Spood, I have to be honest. I'm shocked that you're defending this criminal. Either you accept this deal right now, or I tell everyone from back home that you're harboring Saparada. They'll all declare war on you.
Oh
This will be
no.
the end of Westhelm.
Oh.
So, just to make the terms of this deal very clear, because I want to be accurate, you expect me to give up an innocent man in exchange for a terrorist?
Let's go.
Is that really your offer?
Let's go.
He's not innocent.
Spood, I didn't like you at first. I didn't like you in the middle. I didn't like you at the end. But now you're growing on me, man.
Alright.
Just a little bit. Let's go, Spood.
Get out. Now.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Spood is growing on me, man. Yeah, he didn't. At least he's standing up. Like he should.
Soon, it would be time for the trial
Oh,
of
no.
Infernus, which had become a very anticipated event because Seneca had told everyone that she actually planned to attend.
What?
As such, Turntap would be there to help her, which meant Saps also had to go. He wanted
Why is
the
everyone
Covenant's
there?
protection,
You
which
can't
would
have everyone in
actually
one
come
building.
handy.
It doesn't end well.
What? Saps getting attacked.
What? What?
Oh no. Oh boy, Saps getting attacked again.
No.
The attacker was taken
Oh,
out
that's
immediately by the Covenant, but this led to another problem.
We need to know whether we should keep Infernus in the area. We are worried about assassinations.
Not going in a building, we're having this outside.
Seneca and the rest of Infernus had arrived, but were refusing to enter the courthouse because of safety concerns. Infernus is saying outside or nothing.
Outside or nothing.
And as expected, people were quickly becoming impatient.
I have to stand here for 5 more minutes. I'm gonna pull all my hair out.
Come inside.
Oh, Turntap, what you doing, man? What is it? What
Trial hadn't
happened?
even begun, and things were already out of control.
It's not
And
ending
then-
well for any of them. Who's that?
Someone's setting up dripstone.
No, who's gonna hit? Who's gonna hit? Stop, move. Stop, move. Wait, who?
Oh!
Wait,
and
no.
like that, Turntap was dead, killed by two disgruntled former citizens of the Covenant who had come back for revenge.
Burn us back to the castle.
Queen Seneca directed her people and all the remaining Covenant forces, who were now leaderless, to retreat to the Infernus Castle.
What? They gotta stop killing the leaders, man.
Both Infernus and the Covenant were eventually found guilty of murdering the Lingolini Mafia.
Yeah,
But
I thought we
now
knew
that
this.
Seneca had adopted the entire Covenant army with all of its netherite weaponry, it would be impossible to try and arrest anyone.
Yeah, you're not taking them out, man. It's not gonna happen.
Saps, meanwhile, was abandoned at the courthouse, so he ran all the way to Westhelm to Emperor Spood, who was apparently dealing with a new political crisis.
Oh no.
It appeared that Spood had finally made the Commonwealth mad because, according to a Westhelm spy...
Now, this is getting really, really good. This is getting really, really good. I think we can, yeah, let's do 5 more minutes. I do gotta go soon though. So we're gonna go back a little bit. And
he ran all the way to Westhelm to Emperor Spood, who was apparently dealing with a new political crisis.
oh no.
It appeared that Spood had finally made the Commonwealth mad because, according to a Westhelm spy, it looked like the Commonwealth was preparing to go to war. And on top of this, Spood had received a message from Sitzkrieg inviting
this
him
is
to
too much
the
going on, too much going on.
Commonwealth for a meeting.
Meetings don't end well. If I've been doing Minecraft roleplay, what I'm gonna know and learn from this is don't do meetings, they never end well. Someone's gonna die at every single one of them.
If they do, we'll have the right to obliterate them.
Basically, if Spider goes to this meeting and actually gets killed, then in the eyes of the world, this will give Westhelm permission to finally wipe the Commonwealth off the map.
What?
You're a hero, Spider.
Glory to Westhelm.
They're going in, I thought they were gonna get like another betrayal kind of thing where they go in and they're like, they don't know, but they were used as a puzzle piece or a pawn in the game of the chess. But no, they're going in willingly. So they're like a knight or a rook or a queen or what's the most powerful piece on the chessboard, and they're willing to sacrifice themselves for the goal.
Oh my god.
And they were actually.
This is it.
What? They did not. Oh, that's cinematic. You gotta give that. It is quite cinematic. However, Spider's a real one in this, man. That's insanity.
Where is everyone?
They're gone.
The Commonwealth had been completely abandoned.
What?
See, after Zekr's meeting with Spood, Sitzkrieg had tried to rally all of Island 2 against Westhelm, but not a single nation joined him.
Oh.
Throughout its days, the Commonwealth had faced chaos, infighting, global humiliation, and now Sitzkrieg was utterly defeated.
Oh, because he left.
So, as a final jab against Westhelm, Sitzkrieg decided to kill Spider before dissolving the Commonwealth once and for all.
It's dissolved?
Sitzkrieg and his remaining citizens then
Commonwealth.
decided to pack up and relocate to
Oh,
the
they're relocating.
one place in the world that Westhelm wouldn't be able to infiltrate.
Island 1? The volcano. Oh my gosh.
Come on in, guys. Welcome to Infernus.
Thank you, Seneca.
That's crazy.
There are so many people. Oh my god.
They could become the most powerful.
Massive.
Wait. What?
Meanwhile, at the Cass Coalition, it was the end of another good day. The farmers had produced plentiful crops, the businesses had made lots of sales, and there was even a birthday party.
Oh, that's actually cute. Happy birthday.
But while her people were
Good
happy,
stuff.
Cass knew very well that the outside
Cass is
world
still
was
here.
quickly
She was one of the
growing
original
out of
ones, and she's
control.
still here. That's just impressive.
As
You
leader,
gotta give it to
was
Cass,
Cass's
man.
duty to keep track of all the world conflicts. But by day 9, they were simply overwhelming. She
I
watched
ain't even
from
be.
afar as the Commonwealth fell apart. She watched as world leaders died left and right. She watched Infernus avoid justice by blocking themselves off, with Netherite at their defense, as well as the volcano's sheer height. Yet despite all the turmoil, Cass spent most of the day trying to solve what was now the world's biggest mystery. Who had really murdered all the Island 2 leaders? Was
Cass
it
is
Saps,
underappreciated.
or was it Flux?
That is
See,
crazy. You gotta
earlier at the
rewrite the
Blue
history
Cross
books,
meeting,
man.
Members of the Cass Coalition were listening carefully.
Covenant was propagating anti-Island 2 propaganda, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, we didn't agree with that. Island 1 never had beef with you guys. It was really just a covenant.
They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us. Then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all. But the Covenant was going to invade us, right?
Honestly, probably not. I think they were just trying to scare you guys.
Flux had fully believed that Island 1 was going to
I
invade.
mean, he
and
did
even
believe it.
yelled
You
at
gotta,
the
he
other
did.
leaders for
You gotta
doing
give it to him.
nothing,
He
which
thought he was
made
doing what
Cass
was right.
think,
He thought he was like,
what if that's the reason he
in the
killed
right.
them? Besides, what would be Saps's motive? There wasn't even a motive alleged during his trial, yet he was still found
this is
guilty.
really complicated.
In fact, thinking
It's
back,
crazy,
the
man.
trial itself was suspiciously short, and the judge
was.
made a decision very
Very
quickly.
quickly.
Well, on day 9, one of Cass's citizens
What if the judge was
found
paid
in the
off?
Commonwealth and figured out why.
The judge was paid off! The judge was paid off.
Flux had bribed the judge to ensure Saps was found guilty.
What?
When Cass discovered this, she immediately called for a meeting with
Emergency meeting, man! I'm calling the meeting here!
I'm so mad.
I would be too! I'm mad right now! And I know what's happening!
I never thought I'd say this, but you have my permission to invade Luminara.
Okay, I'll tell my guys to prepare for battle.
No, there won't be a battle. We go in, we take him out, we leave. Got it?
Sounds good. See?
Alright.
This is how you unite the people! One strong common enemy. Leading with betrayal. Alright, before we start day 10, I do gotta go, so we will finish this up in another stream. I know I want to finish it, but there is still another 30 minutes left. And look how dark it is. The sun has gone down. I have my lights up still, but it got really dark, man. Anyway, it's been a great time, and I hope you have a great and wonderful rest of your morning, night, evening, or whatever time it is for you. And I'll be back soon, and we can finish watching day 10. Alrighty, y'all. Have a good one. Bye! Bye-bye!